Why is it just not automatically full screen? Whatever. Whoa, I want to see what this is about. Hello, hello, hello. So I believe the match is going to start soon, but I also have no idea. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna start it ASAP because the Asian versus A77 series took so long. Shit, team. Probably we're even playing. I'm just gonna brawl a match though, because they're all in lobby. While we wait for them to start, I don't even know what the timer is yet, so I was just here to start a little bit beforehand. I'll talk to you guys a bit before. I'm the sub. You're just a sub, but you played for like groups. You played for like the playoff. I don't know, knockouts. Yeah, I don't even know what to fucking call the stage before. Like this one. It's so weird how they did it.
Let them come. They will only need my blade.
Why didn't you register? Because I'm going to Indo to try out for MPL. Ego, I don't think Ego's even a girl. Pretty sure Ego is Churro. Isn't Ego Churro? Churro's a dude. Brawl? Yeah, I'm waiting for the match to start. Brawl without me? Fuck you, Chapo. You went to go 5-stack without me. What are you talking about? Me? What's if I'm playing Brawl? If I'm doing something, you know? Ego's a girl? Ego really a girl? I always assumed Ego was Churro. How do you know Ego's a girl? Well, time to take all of NACT's viewers. I think it's kind of funny that people were saying that yesterday when I was streaming the BTK TOB match. They were saying I was taking all the viewers. All according to plan.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Brawl meta? Yeah, something like that. Come here.
First blood.
Hey, I'm good for 2. Oh, I died. After the other break, we should go straight there on 2. It's gonna be like the same shit next week, just for different teams, you know? Like next week it'll go to round 2. So yeah, it's a week break, I guess. They don't want to play us on Saturday, Sundays, I believe. Not Fridays, which is strange. Oh, all that chillax. Jeez. What do you want, Indo? May. I was gonna go late April, but then apparently there's like an Indonesian holiday that I didn't know about. That's like at the end of April, and they're like, nah, come a bit later. I didn't even know about that at all. If you're Indonesian, you probably know. Apparently it's a big deal. Oh, of course, fuck me. Starts at 4 minutes? Holy shit, I better speedrun this game. I mean, there's probably like an intro and then they actually start, but I knew they were starting soon. Why is 311? Oh, it's 312. It's 312. That's the date. Today's date. I forgot to change the date. Time to AFK? Oh no, I'm not gonna AFK. Always do this. Hit the tower. Whoa, buddy. Done. Let's just go full damage. Actually, I'll go brute. I like two of these. Go brute and oracle. And my CDR is like high as shit. BTK lose, it'll be out? No. But it's just, guys, it's like how MPO group stages work right now. They basically just copied the same format. So it's like, I don't know how many losses you need to be 100% out, but it's going on for a bit. You know what I mean? I don't know how many losses you need to be guaranteed out. But it's like the speed run of Bene Brawl. I'm trying. Alright, that was kind of sloppy. But I engaged for my team. Alright, let me see the stream. Whoever wins the most goes to finals? No, whoever, it's the top four. The top four of the 8 teams with the best win-loss score, they progress. And then it's a knockout, like best out of 5 and loser stage style, or loser bracket style, you know what I mean? Like the 4 teams that were left will go versus each other, the losers will go versus each other, winners go versus each other, and the losers go versus like the, you know, that kind of thing. And it's like a normal bracket. Wait, why did each just inspire the wave? Or Edith just inspired the wave. I don't know why. Alright, I'm kind of trolling. Wait, why does he hurt so bad? Alright, no more trolling. I need to end this shit quick before the show starts. So why are we struggling, guys? Come on. Either win or lose. What the fuck? Oh no, not a minion. Oh! I am selling. Oh my. Oh my. Get me out. What the fuck? Alright, they're in the... Okay, if they actually get in the draft, I'll just say FK. If they get in the draft, I'll just say FK. They're not in draft yet, they're just talking, but once they get in the draft, I'll just say AFK. You don't use flicker? I kind of forget I flicker on Bene. Bane, Nov as fuck. You Ice Queen. Oh wait, no, that's Eudora. Yeah. Team change lineups, you could add subs after like the early knockout thing. Is he dying? I mean, do I just go here and call it? Wait, this is the wrong tab. Let me fix this. This is not the right one. Hello? Alright, I gotta hide this. This one isn't working. it's working. Alright, they're not in yet. Kai talks about what? No, I'm watching clips about Kaide's like leukemia. Or no, not leukemia. You know, you guys know Sentinels? So like one of their players is like in jail. I was watching a clip about that. One of the Sentinel players are in jail. Ah! I flickered. One of the Sentinel players got like arrested at a Ferrari dealership. Sensic, yeah. Sentinels have a jail number? Yeah, Sentinel's sub got arrested. Sick, right? Yeah. Sick in jail. Alright, are we ending here? Do we end? Wait, they're in the draft. Fuck, they're in the draft. Do I AFK? Do I AFK? I go back and forth. What's over here? I'm still like playing the game. I mean, I know you guys hear the ML sound effects. I'm trying to not AFK. Okay, I made a play. Maybe we can end. I killed 2. You continue playing, be watching. Pablo, take it to the 1 gifted. Remove my cam 2 for the draft. Well, I can actually make it full screen. God, why is Deku's camera so bad quality? Deku looks like he's in a psych ward. The background is just pure white walls. Man getting interrogated. Future game? I mean, I could do that. Honestly, yeah. What am I doing? I could have the draft like.
That could be the case, but
playing
still,
while I'm just like playing my game.
Change my mind here. It's gonna be a Zane win.
Bands cutting out from below.
Sweep,
it's because the frame is like
out on top. Long live the king.
Too big for some reason.
We'll see exactly what happens here. More players to highlight than just MOBA Zane, right? Yato and T have a lot to prove today. We've seen them play well, but we've also seen them play not so well, as some
I'm dying to magic damage.
Terms. I think the chat's had some other words for them personally, but I think we want to see them pop off. We know the potential those two players have.
All right, let me turn off the music.
They've played for a while. Another player to highlight on BTK is Joybaj. We've seen Theo play. We've seen
God, I hate when they call him Joybaj
because we don't really know who the better roam is.
It's just not like what people call him.
I think he's a bit more of the aggressive player, so it's someone to keep our eyes on, especially if he picks up the Cho. He runs it well. On the side of Empire, we got Alex.
Deku looking for Brody with no skins. This guy's got a chillax.
Well, and today they got Mikasa on the roster as well. Another player that I'm very familiar with. So I like it. I think this is going to go pretty crazy, possibly. Maybe we see some really quick sweeps, or maybe we go.
I lost in my brawl match. I'm about to log off ML.
Interesting.
And I mean,
look at bands, BTK, Fairness, Diggy, Joy. Who has the first pick?
Especially in this match.
BTK does.
They're both down.
Wait, what?
In the win column, and gosh darn,
Empire missed a ban.
Valentina first pick.
I don't know.
I just feel like it's not rocking. It's 0
Wait,
for
Empire
3
banned
already
Fanny?
from the first series. 0 for 3 for tonight.
Does Empire even have their eyes open? Do they know who they're playing versus? Is this a production issue?
If Empire loses this, I'm full on saying Valentina pick 1 is cursed. It's cursed. If you pick it,
don't do it.
You're going down. Until someone proves
Isn't
me wrong.
Deku supposed to be white? What is she talking about?
And not only that, but the Fredrin is open for MOBA Zane. I caught it too. I saw your eyes blow, but I was like, I'm thinking the same thing. My brain is like,
what the hell? 3 ban?
This is bad. This is already looking like a rough start for the Empire.
Zane never Fanny?
They have a plan.
Empire almost beat TOB in like,
for the first pick.
or was that Empire or somethone else? I think it was one of the teams that almost beat TOB in late game in one of the knockout games.
I'm not liking it. I'm definitely you know, you put yourself already at a disadvantage. You're giving
it's for
T. Comforts. While
I mean,
he's in an
maybe
uncomfortable
T does not
position.
play
And
Fanny
anyone
side and scrims though.
loves to
I'm pretty
fight
sure.
that,
I don't think he
adversity. He
does.
deals
I have no
with
idea
the
though.
best Smoba Zane right now. He's looking to climb out of the hole, and you gave him one of his key picks in that jungle position.
They didn't ban third? Yeah, they actually just didn't ban their third pick.
Ban that we're not able to see right
So they're
now
going
is
Martis
most
jungle
likely
here.
Lapu.
Second
T
pick,
did not pick that up.
Yuzong is interesting.
Jordan has also just picked up the glue. So I know
Third, I'll
there's
take the
a
membership, bro.
slight
Appreciate
visual
it.
bug there, but I would put my money on the fact that it's Lapu, right? Because T would have just scooped that up immediately, and then it would have been even worse. But he does pick up the Yuzong. Alex gonna lock in this Martis. So I like it. Both sides looking clean. But I'm still a little worried about.
Why does T-Rex have like a shower curtain on the right side of his wall?
Definitely be something that harasses.
Like one of those
Yato
Japanese style walls you just put
it
to like dress in, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Or it's not just
100%.
Japanese, but
that's what glue's
like
all
I'm
about,
pretty
right?
sure the
Causing
Japanese
that
use it a lot
chaos,
though.
with the split, the grab.
Asian,
He likes
I
to
guess
go
I
for
could say.
piggyback rides. He likes to capitalize on them pretty often, but again,
What's that
this
thing
can't be
on
overlooked.
to the top?
Just
Oh,
the
maybe there's
glaring
like
difficulty
four.
that you have to overcome up against Zane here, but. Again, they do
T-Rex
have
in the
some great
garage.
picks. It's a strong, nice trio they have.
Man is obsessed with
Valentina,
Japanese
Martis,
people?
and
Is he
Glue.
actually?
Again,
I don't know much
for
about
the
T-Rex.
sake of argument here, we're going to ignore the fact that Valentina is 0 for 3. It's still a very strong pick, maybe not utilized to the best potential.
I need to like
maybe not
center
up
the
against
camera
right
more.
drafts and compositions. Maybe looking to change the narrative as we
Here
head
is
into
in a
the second
garage.
series
Oh,
of
in the
matchups.
top right. Is that actually a garage?
Now going to pick up the Melissa
You might be
as
right.
well, and they lock in this gold lane quickly, right? And now that we're going into the second phase of bans, BTK probably hones down into that gold lane.
Melissa?
One's already gone. Melissa's picked up. Maybe take out the carry. Maybe take out the Brody,
This is interesting.
Beatrix, something like that, and really limit Empire here. There is some
I feel they're strong early.
possibilities now.
Yuzong, Melissa.
Second. It looked like maybe Selena ended up getting the
You can see the
ban.
garage
So
door, yeah,
both
on the
teams
top right.
deciding
I
to
know.
maybe
I
not
see it,
go
I
for
see it.
Lapu. Lolita will get banned
Abraham,
out by
thank you, membership, bro.
BTK
Appreciate
in the
it.
second phase though, so they're actually not listening to a word I'm
Chat,
saying.
like the stream if you haven't
They're
already.
going
Appreciate it very
to
much if you do like the stream. All that
And
good
you know what?
stuff.
I'm not mad at that. It's definitely a very strong setup that they could
Parsa,
have.
you go
Valentina
crazy?
and Lolita go really well
They haven't
together.
picked, they haven't picked
Lolita
Parsa.
also does pretty good up against
Fred.
Fred. You're able to land that Numian Blast on those neutral takes. You're able to land that CC. Gives you a great opportunity to go ahead and fight him for that Retribution victory. And then you pair that up with Martis, two very strong, capable dealers in team fights with that CC. It can get a little overwhelming. So I definitely respect it, especially because Diggy's banned. There's no counterplay to that once Alita gets locked in, unless you're able to kind of get some CC onto Alita. Outside of that, the Diggy gone, it definitely does open up the possibility for it. So I think it's a pretty.
Why'd you have the
good
draft
pick
at least let
inside of
Lindsay in
BTK.
hand? I can't do
What's
that.
interesting is BTK doesn't have a roam yet either, right? So
You
I think
can't
they
like
already kinda
register
have something in
without
mind.
signing like a
So-
contract where you have to show up for the
But even that
MSC or
gets
something like
banned out
that.
by
I
Empire,
just
maybe picked
do
up.
not plan
They
on
have-
going.
They
So
have an idea here because they banned out the Lolita, they banned out the Kufra, so I think they already kind of have their game plan set in stone.
BTK needs a
Empire
Mexican
banning
in
out
their
the Farza.
team.
Wonder, like you
Alright.
said, ban out the Eve as well, possibly. You know, start taking out
Interesting
these
take.
mages,
Interesting take.
Limit down BTK. There goes the Eve. So I mean, at this point, BTK also not left with a whole lot of mage options. Valentina,
The strap is weird. They're banning tanks.
Maybe we see
I don't know
something
why
a
they're.
little more
I mean,
classical, like the,
I guess they're banning CC
Lugia,
tanks
something
because
like that. Xavier's still open as well. Some teams have
Melissa can't go
pulled back,
Purify,
but a lot of
and
things still up in the air.
Yuzong, you know, doesn't really have
You know, it's a little
any
interesting
ATCs
about
except for his
the ban.
ults.
Like it's definitely a good ban, right? You don't want to just give it up to the team because they're looking for the team fights, and when you
They're
have
trying to.
Fredrin,
Empire
yeah,
seems to be
Melissa
wanting to
definitely
force
kinda
BTK to
get
go
up for him.
Faramis.
Yeah, even Melissa are a very strong
I mean,
combination. Just 'cause
honestly,
that
it doesn't
hook
make sense why
right
Empire
they
didn't
have
ban
with the
Faramis instead of
muddle
Eve.
spammable skills from
Because
Eve,
Faramis counters,
it can
like
get
Faramis
overwhelming,
kind of
but
counters the glue.
That's also taking a pick away from Valentina.
And like the Martis ult. So I think I better ban on their side. Oh, BTK banned Faramis. You're right. I'm stupid. They banned Faramis.
Xavier
So-
logged in, and that's not too much to work with if you're Valentina.
The
There's
only
still
mage you can really
nothing
go is like
here,
Lilia
be
or
utilized
Julian.
for Valentina. So
Julian, if he wants to be
not
like,
setting them up for the
because I know
best game
Yato
so
been spamming. Oh, he went Xavier.
We're gonna
Okay,
get to see
interesting.
two black dragons. We're gonna get to see two black dragons flying through the air, doing their thing, their little Aurora Boreas, whatever you want to call it. So that's a possibility, maybe. But Empire's gonna pick up.
Man, I'm really holding myself back right now.
And I think that could be a decent answer to Zane and T. If he can catch them off guard, it
The
could
bad
be
layout
okay
of this
to happen.
tournament.
Luckily though, Yuna's already
Yeah, it's
strapped
kinda ugly to
go
look at,
away, ready
but
to
you can't
stop
expect anything
that
like-
Atlas from diving in on her. So
I would
later
honestly
this is
prefer the
possibilities for
in-game-
Yuna. I'm liking it. The Atlas
the
isn't a
in-game
super
layout
game changer here,
compared to this,
the
but they probably have
possibilities are
this because they
maybe
want to have like the casters up there and showing it
And,
and
you know,
whatnot. Because you can't do that with the
speaking
in-game
from what I've
layout.
seen, from
Unless you have their
Atlas, I mean,
cameras
he's
in, like,
very
awkward spots.
straightforward, right? In the way that he approaches team fights when you're looking for the fatal links. I have to say, it's quite a bit of obstacles to get through. You have Xavier to kind of stop you with the Mystic builds. with the perfect match. If you get caught out
If
by
BTK doesn't stomp, I'll actually
you might
like
as well
say it's
just cancel
doomed.
out the perfect match, because by the time Mystic Field is done, you've already caught back up.
I mean,
to
I
your
don't know.
bottom.
This team
Field
almost
2
beat
is out of
TOB.
the way.
Maybe they're like
You got
a dark
Fred there to
horse.
kinda meet you
They're gonna
head
win
on.
all of a sudden.
CC
Who
to
knows?
spam you. It's going to be a little hard to pop the fatal links if Mobazane is able to go ahead and catch them out. And then again, they'll go away from Melissa, having some self-pill there to be over to offer up against the fatal links.
I don't want to do it insta post with these two on the
You got
screen.
Sean, who's
Or
going
a
to
story
most of his
thing.
time flying in team fights, and now a Grok as well. It's not looking too optimal, I will say, for Atlas. And that's again adding on top of the Valentina, who now could potentially get the wild charge here. But besides that, not too much to work with. I feel like that mid lane and that roam are going to suffer from the way the draft has been kind of brought up here.
Mute the casters, new cast instead. Mute casters. I don't like listening to the casters either, but if it's just me, then I'll have to have like music in the background.
Always safe whenever you use it, so there is a little bit of risk in that. JoyBaj taking that. Still a lot of set potential from both teams. Definitely both teams looking to scrap it out here. Side of Empire, I mean, it's pretty divey, it's pretty aggressive, and when you look at BTK, it is very, very similar. The only thing I would say with BTK, it's a bit more front to back. You have a nice amount of range with the Melissa, and you have an endless amount of range with the Xavier.
I'm trying to post this on Instagram right now. Give me a sec, chat.
I think Yato and Yuna kind of in a safe position.
Grok,
I think they can get the
tank,
in these fights.
Brody.
Yes, they have the glue.
Empire kind of has really strong team fight.
Really get back
If
there,
they disrespect the Atlas,
into game one of
it might
this
be
best
the
of
BTK could
three.
lose.
This is BTK
Atlas
going up
will fuck
against
Melissa
the
for sure.
Empire.
And while you're talking about the range that's coming out from BTK, I feel like that's definitely going to be their bread
Watch
and butter.
Party, MSC,
Melissa and Xavier are going to
qualifiers.
do a great job of poking out with the Dawning Lights with Muddles up against the side of Empire. Here. Empire
Let's see. How's the start going out?
I would say as far as damage, I mean, Atlas
Mid lane is
fairly
probably
squishy.
in. Actually, Empire's
Brody's
favorite with the
definitely
Mars,
outranged
but the
here. He's
Mars
not too
doesn't care
squishy,
about the
but it's gonna be
crab. He's just
extremely hard
gonna
to get in range to
fight,
deal
or he's
damage
clearing his jungle.
back
That's all.
for effective trades in team fights can easily be zoned out even before getting into a fight. The Dawning Light from across the map was enough to go ahead and half the HP bar of Brody, which is
both
what BTK
C
is
and
gonna
Glue
need
are
to look
pretty
for. Look
low.
for the poke,
Both
and
you
then
saw
look
and
for the
Glue.
force engages.
Pretty
If you
low.
get those HP bars down, you can send NT on
Brody
the
versus Melissa, it's kind of like either lane. Wait, he's not actually solo.
Have Zane kind of lead the way.
Oh, Glue does. Okay, I thought Glue would flicker. Glue would actually kill if he had flicker.
HP bars commit to the fight after that. You got a short fire.
Oh, that's such a shit. T got gapped because he loses the cannon. He loses the cannon, so that's a worth it trade for Glue.
We're already seeing a little bit of trouble. T needs to be careful going up against that Glue.
Camera
Another player
chicken?
to
Oh
point out
shit,
is
shit.
JoyBaj. I love he's getting vision for his team.
Already a gap.
In the early phase, he was staying aggressive, keeping his eyes on Alex. Now
I fix the cannon,
Mobazane gonna move in onto Reckless, pick up the kill. Nice kill from Mobazane there, gonna help him scale fast on this Fredrin.
And this is exactly what I was talking about the draft. Able to overload that Atlas meeting head on with Zane
cam still cuts out like a tad.
even forcing out the flicker and still finding the kill. So that's in my opinion, that's
Mars going
a 2 for them
damage.
trade there. You're able to
You might be
burn
right. I think
the
Mars is
spell
going damage.
and
He's
find
killing
the
spree,
kill
which is
off this
interesting.
Atlas, which is a
I don't know why
huge
Mars
part
is
of
going
this
damage. They
game.
kind of need a front line.
Definitely
I mean, they have
smart
Glue
kit.
Atlas,
It's gonna be very
but
important for him, and as long as he doesn't have it,
Mars damage
you're
actually isn't
always
that
gonna
bad
have an
here.
advantage.
If he didn't go damage, it would be just pretty
Atlas is
tanky.
very straightforward. You see him coming from a mile away. Even if he uses like flicker
Ooh,
second
good
still,
damage.
it's
Glue.
not easy to get
But,
it.
not
He needs
Glue,
to try to
Rock.
play for the big ambush or wait until about halfway through the fight. Now, speaking of halfway through a fight, Jordan's Empire
Wait,
made us
Glue
go
somehow
down there.
didn't get
T
his
gonna
full
pop the
stacks on
dress,
someone.
the
That's
Black
insane.
Dragon trying to get onto Jordan here. Mobazane comes around from the back of the
Zane
wall,
gets the
able to
victory.
take the turtle. Mystic
they're
Field
getting-
comes
they're getting
down,
fucked
able to
this
set
fight.
up Reckless. Dawning Light to help seal it. Reckless
I don't know why Reckless
using
even
that
ulted.
ultimate, but not able to get
What's
the
the point?
finish. Yato finds that kill.
Now he's gonna get invaded and fucked. But Zane doesn't have retro anyway. I mean, Blue's coming. Kind of a bad thing for Zane to do because his whole team is mid. I mean, okay, they get a kill mid. That's pretty good.
That is rough. Nice petrify. BTK keeping
And they're just gonna let him take. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much like a done game for BTK. They already got like a 1.5k goal lead.
Going against them because Zane, T, Yato, they're gonna keep pushing in.
Absolutely, and I mean, while that kill was happening, you can see Zane
Theo
there
got
playing on the
kicked.
enemy side of the jungle, picking up that red buff already.
They
using
took
that
Joy
vertical
Boy in after
capability
the
from Fred, knowing,
knockout,
with
the
team
early
going
knockout
into,
stages, because
with the
Theo had like some
defense
issues. I don't know what they
currently
were.
have, the enemy jungle is kind of wide open for him. No one really there to punish as they're being punished.
See, if
out on
Glue,
the map in
if
these lanes,
Reckless
Glue
had
on
ult
top
right now,
side,
Melissa insta dead
into
right here.
play
He shouldn't have
mid
ulted
here.
earlier.
think Yuna smells it in the air right now.
Because there's no way Melissa would be able to stop him. No, this is a really interesting thing. Why did he ult there exactly? Alright, I don't know why I just watched Reckless. I thought Reckless was a decent tank. I don't know what I just watched there.
Putting him in at 2-0 and 3. Yato at 3-0 and 2.
I don't know. It's very interesting from a Reckless there.
I mean, it's just a rough play there from Reckless. Made the call for the.
Well, you call that a rough play? A bit more than a rough play.
Doing a great job of making them feel the pressure, but now a little bit of a collapse. Potentially could see a Riverside scuffle.
The Riverside scuffle. I like
Reckless
it.
flickers.
T in the Black Dragon.
There's no way they would go on him.
Also in the Black Dragon.
Okay, wait, what a play.
Dragon, but T falls first. Yato taking
the Demon kind of killing. Oh, Demon gets out.
On a MLBB, but he's able to get out of it.
But Zane's out of his ult.
Pop the taunt. Maybe take out Alex here. Appraisal's Wrath comes down, and Alex is still able to escape with a sliver of health. Big stun comes on Zane. Zane don't care. He's bulky and tanky. Yato in the mid side trying to deal with Damon. Demon flickers in.
Demon with the play.
Takes out Yato. A beautiful play.
Zane's kind of alone on turtle right now, but he's so tanky where it doesn't matter. Probably is radiant already, because they are not doing damage at all. Zane has the ult.
Right back in for the kill. But speaking of going back in for the kill,
Reckless uses the fatal link. So
they don't do enough damage. And he got his ult back, and he did the big bonk.
1v4, but now T's help out more.
Mars does not have enough damage to get rid of damage Mars. To get rid of Fredrin.
It's a problem on the Fredrin. The thing is he's
that's just a free invade.
But he also does a decent amount of damage in the early game.
Looks like they're using regular accounts now. Yeah, probably. You can see the squads and whatnot. The tournament accounts probably had a lot of issues yesterday, which is why they said screw it. Mikasa gets out barely.
Man, wasted skill there, from the side of BTK on this Grok.
Reckless does not have an ult.
Flicker, but that's okay. They still have a great lead right now. Like you said,
Joybodge walking in that bush without first skill hovering is pretty stupid. If Reckless had ult there, ulted him off the bat, they probably would have killed him because he had no flicker.
Speaking of not sliding out, Yato finding a kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, Yato's definitely hanging out on this backside. He did take that death, but he's still doing amazing. 4, 1, and 2. Reckless hasn't been able to get anything sets off.
Okay, he has to reset. Top tower's probably gone the next wave unless he doesn't shove it.
When you're into those big 5v5s, right now he's just not really able to do anything.
Definitely a better mid lane probably on BTK's side.
Absolutely,
he just
really coming out from
clear it so fast with Grok.
Tried to go for
Xavier first 1-2.
Been the best. We saw him go for Joybodge up in that top side bush. Got punished for it.
Zane is bot. Blue knows he's bot. So they're trying to set up a top play because they know they have numbers.
That Zane was still able to find the retribution of the turtle. Didn't work
Reckless
out.
Should just go in right here.
Like the pickoffs are working, like you said it all for him, and not able to find the 5v5.
Looking for mid, interesting.
Nerfing this pick, but we did say that at draft. Like he was gonna have a hard time making it happen.
Yeah, Joybodge taking a bit of damage.
He's dead for sure. Oh, good ult on him too.
Joybodge goes down. Yato will be next. Zane,
he's probably gonna clean up on Grok.
Able to take him on himself.
Oh wait, no, that's Valentina, and she gets out.
Away.
Too.
T onto the backside.
Dead.
Looking for Demon. Demon's not gonna be able to escape this one. Towards Empire with
Demon.
the grab on Zane, trying to
now
walk away. He grabbed onto the wrong one here. Zane wants to chase him down. Turtle up though.
Dave said I didn't have to have it, so whatever.
And he's gonna move on to that.
Absolutely, and I mean, again, we talked about it. Given Zane, this Fredrin might have been the shortcoming.
You had no name change card to BTK? I don't know why. I think he did change it, then he changed it back for some reason. Joybodge just ulted him. He's fucked.
Big damage. Mikasa goes down.
Goodbye. I'm surprised he didn't go Purifying Brody, honestly. Because they have so much flicker CC.
They turned a 1K to a
casters
2K
are too loud. The casters too loud. I can turn them down.
Here, and they've also taken almost 2 towers on the map.
I don't know how loud they are.
I mean, it comes from plays like that. They get the turtle, find the +1 for the kill, and even a +2 by taking the tower. And that's all leading to them.
In terms of late game, I'll lean BTK's favor with the Xavier.
Increasing, and that's not going to be up.
Empire doesn't really have a lot of backline dive.
Get himself into
it's like glue. I mean, Atlas, but that's about it.
As he's not the type of player to make the mistakes to let you back into the game, especially such as this.
If I took Mikasa, is it he XP?
You can see the items going.
I swear there's like multiple Mikasas.
We already see the corrosion.
Joybodge is probably dead.
Picked up by Yuna on the Melissa.
All glue. I'm surprised Glue doesn't go for that. Thought he agreed.
Speaking of mid, though, in the mid side, a little bit of a battle going down. Yato with the Dawning Light, not able to get the finish. T gonna kind of hold down.
Why does I think Reckless should just die instead of wasting his flicker? With no flicker, how can you engage? You know? They get a free mid. They all have to back off here. They're all low. Empire side. 4K goal lead on BTK.
Absolutely, and this is what we wanted to see from BTK. This is the type of dominance that we expect when the name Bloodthirsty Kings is associated with a roster. They took some stumbles earlier on through the quad.
I want to see Mars' build, see if he's going damage or not, because he has a lot of health, so I'm not sure if he went committed to the damage.
Are used to, right? Dominance, straight methodical plays, absolute macro and micro outplay going on. His Empire is just reeling, and at this point, just grasping for any little bit of opportunity inside of BTK will give them, and it's not looking like they're going to give them an inch so that they can take a mod.
Your man stunned from Joy Boy. Big bonk from Zane.
Does come down. Alex is the first to bite.
You guys killing Blues kids.
He's fed enough. Now,
is T gonna go for this? Okay, he does go for it. Oh, Xavier damage gets the kill. He's probably dead though. That cheap chain CC. That's a shutdown for them. 5K gold deficit.
Sitting at 4, 2, and 5 right now. Lord also goes to the side of BTK. They're picking them apart piece by piece right now. Tower and objective.
Bonked. Yeah, he got big bonked.
Absolutely, and it's looking like the Empire will fall in this match if they don't find a way to answer back up against what BTK has dished out.
Time for the sit-in base tower defense. The most exciting part of this, most exciting part of the game.
To get this up easy, they do have that Lord pushing up in the top side. The first Lord of the game, Kid look to go ahead and pick up some of these tier 2s to go ahead and shrink the map at least into the inhibitors. They do find an inhibitor. That'll just be a little nice cherry on top, and they could be able to pull that off. They do have the picks to be able to siege with that.
Damage Mars is so troll. Yeah, I don't agree with it either. Ooh, nice flicker ult from Joy Boy. He man stun. Reckless looking for an engage there. Oh, Eunice fucked. Unless he gets his dash and gets out. Barely. Oh, he's dead to Mars. Mars runs out of there and zooms. T a little deep. Does he live? Probably dies to Reckless here, right? Oh, Valentina gets it somehow. Valentina dies. That was really greedy, Demon. He would have gotten that kill. Reckless would have gotten the kill. Blue trying to like stop as much as he can. He's probably gonna die. Honestly, probably gonna die here. Nah, he's good. Ooh, flicker stun from Mikasa. Does not do much though. Nah, he's dead. That was really greedy. They didn't chain CC him either. It's like they stunned him at the same time with the Atlas and Brody.
Bodies though. I know that much. The flicker coming out from Yato, a good outplay from him. They tried to collapse using that mobility from the spell position, throwing out a good Mystic Field and then a nice dawning light.
And Nemesis Empire doesn't really have good tower defense.
That you expect to see.
Brody's meh, Valentina meh.
Carrying this name. There's a lot of weight on it.
BTK have Yato to harass them really hard. No freeze waves? I mean, they're freezing now. They're probably just pushing that because they have the advantage. Honestly, they don't even like need to freeze with their comp. They have so much tower dive harass, but they're just playing it safe. They're so split up right now.
Big wild charge. Out of nowhere, he's behind him. Big wild charge. And every single time he uses one, the rest of the team is capitalizing on it. So hats off to him. He's definitely having a great game tonight.
Backline dive with Joy Boy. 3-man ult with a follow-up from Xavier. Backline is fucked.
Yuna able to take out several members.
He's on Demon. The Demon gets out with the Grok ult. And Glue actually gets out.
Able to dodge that with the flicker. Gonna have to go back to base.
You guys know that Glue can't be slowed during his ult? Like, he's immune to all slows. He gets stuns, but he's immune to all slows.
BTK gonna move on into this mid tower inhibitor. 5 against 2.
Probably actually down that GG.
Team will be there, but now Demon's already gone.
The whole team's already up.
BTK might try to end this here at 12.5 minutes. Reckless looking for the possible play. They are a little grouped up.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's GG.
Oh, wild charge. No fatal links for you, and Empire goes down. Jordan's Empire will be the next to fall. All that's left is Alex.
Mara's trying to make a play. Doesn't matter. GG.
With the Black Dragon just to give the space, and the base goes down. BTK takes game 1.
Nice play, Judge. Boy Bodge.
The man of the hour, the man with power and a roster behind them, ready and primed and conditioned.
Head bonk, big bonk.
They came out with a strong performance.
We got Rock's head bonk and the fucking Fredrin sword bonk, big bonk.
Potentially see the brooms come out nice and early for this one.
Yeah, I mean we went from 30 minutes.
Bonk the bonker.
So BTK, I think you said it perfectly. You don't want to be playing against Zane after a hard loss in the first round. I think the whole team is like.
Yeah, BTR really beat him too.
I heard they think were not BTK anymore just because of some roster changes. They came in swinging, and Empire was the brunt of that blow. Now, Empire, I don't think we can count them out just yet. BTK up 1.
Wait, BTR really beat RQ? I didn't even know that.
That's a rough one. It depends on Empire.
Alright, let's take a Martis' build. What the hell was he building?
Like
So he actually was building. What is that Martis build? What the? Wait, what? What is that Martis? That has to be a bug. There's no way that was his actual build.
They just don't show up for that second match. I mean, that's kind of what defines the top team. Can you knock off the dust after getting put on your back like that from the side?
What is that Martis build, bro?
Bounce back and even it up 1.
BOD Malefic? No Hunter Strike?
Being a top team.
He didn't build Hunter Strike? Yeah, I don't know. That's a very interesting Martis build. Didn't even Hunter Strike first item.
Look at some of these items. I want to focus on you.
Why do a bunch of not use Roam equipment? He did. It says he has Roam in the bottom right. Can you guys not see it? It says there's Roam. Oh, you mean like he never used it in a game? I have no idea, but he used it. Pro build? Yeah, that build's certainly interesting. Also, Valentina is using like the old build and not the clock build.
And towards the end there, Unicutie was definitely popping off, but MOBA Zane.
MOBA Zane.
Deku.
I mean, it's the Fredrin, right? Hey, you don't have to tell me.
But the top 5 MPL window is actually so close. The top 5, actually, both MPLs, except for like. You guys saw that Brand beat Echo? Or no, RSGPH beat Echo. Yeah, RSGPH 2-0 Echo. I want to watch like how. Pretty sure it's like a stomp. But Onyx almost lost to Geek. Came back, first sweep.
Take a look at the side of
Kinda hoping they beat him.
We were iffy about Reckless on this Atlas pick, and I think our questions proved right. 0, 5, and 7 was never able to.
Only Geek Fam and Evos have made Onyx struggle.
Able to get a 3 or
even though all those scores are close. Like I think Onyx probably gonna win MPL, but second or third it's probably gonna be Geek Fam or Evos. I think RQ is gonna be like 3rd or 4th. I don't think they're getting top 2. They are not doing too hot right now.
Absolutely. 0-4. At this point, we have
to lose to a Lancel tanks a lot meta. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of the tanks a lot. It's kind of crazy.
Hand at this point. It just don't do it. Don't take
Janna Cutie been spamming it too.
Maybe hold up and look.
Kyrie played it once. Or played a few times actually.
Before you just lock it in on the first on blue side.
I could got beat by RSG. Yeah, I saw. Why Deku hair got white sponge? Those are headphones, but they do look funny.
As your counter, but up front when there's a lot of things up for grabs, aka Fredrin or other things, that's normally the way you want to go. Now,
why they keep banning Fanny?
Hopefully they learn from.
Dude, I have no idea. I got no clue.
Don't win this next game, they're gonna
I have no idea, bro.
2-0 sweep to BTK, and that's exactly what BTK is looking.
They're banning for T? I mean, yeah, maybe they're banning it for T. That's still weird though. Oh, my camera.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, if they come back with a sweep, it's convincing.
His camera's so blurred, I thought sponge.
They go for a 2-1 though.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. Be right back. Be right back, chat.
Empire. Like you said, we could kind of just shake it off. They went down 0-2 to Ohio. Okay, respect. It's Ohio, right? Arguably the #1 team.
A lot of people are going to go down 0-2 to Ohio, probably.
Exactly. Probably all of them, if we're being real. But, you know, going up against Empire now, if they're not able to find the sweep back, it's already with a bitter taste in most people's mouth after that series, you know, it leaves a little bit. So if I'm Zane, like we said, in his head, I'm looking to make a resounding statement that no one can keep up with me right now after that first day of NACT.
It looks like they've learned from their lessons. Empire, and it took them a second to do it, right? They waited till like the last second for that ban. You know, they're all like, are we really going to ban Fredrin here? Is that what we're doing, guys? We're that scared of Zane? Yes, we are that scared of Zane. All right, if there's a team that can prove it wrong, Deku, if there's a team that can show us the Valentina's not cursed, hopefully it's Yato. If BTK loses this game, the Valentina first pick curse is officially, like, we already think it's real, but if they lose this game, it's the real deal. It's the real deal.
I don't know, man. Like the statistics are there. It's regular season. If your first pick Valentina, you have a 0% chance of winning. Right now, that's what we're seeing. That's the numbers. 0 for 4 tonight. I don't know, man. Even for BTK, like, numbers don't lie. The feelings are there, opinions, emotions, sure, but the numbers are there. Valentina is not getting it done. But speaking of things not getting done, we're getting to see Julian for the first time tonight, and that's an interesting pick alongside with the Kaja.
All right, I'm back. What's going on with the draft here?
Coming out from the side of Empire.
Julian second pick? Interesting.
First time tonight.
Definitely interesting here. Why is there Coach Deku in Deku's name? I have no idea. That's his Elias. First pick, Valentina. Okay. Normal stuff.
Could be jungle, could be mid. If you really want to get crazy, it could be EXP lane.
Normal stuff, normal stuff.
That's going, but now Joybaj.
That Michael Kors, the shirt I'm wearing, MK, yeah.
Playing here, Valentina, Atlas.
I don't know what we're doing here.
They heard us. They heard us.
This is getting crazy. Okay, this is just
Atlas.
insane now.
We have the Atlas again. Where's the draft? Oh, it's back. They went Atlas Diggy? Hello?
It did do something a little
interesting.
Oh boy, hang on.
I like that.
Wait a minute. You know what this means. You know what this Valentina.
Wait, so this is Valentina jungle.
Is gonna be going.
Diggy mage. Atlas mid. What is this?
It's gonna be something off. It's gonna be a flex for sure. It's a flex. It's not going mid. It's not going. It can't go roamer or mid anymore, right? Not with Diggy.
Very interesting. I don't know what to say. Alright, this one, man. They're giving Empire a chance.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things exactly end up falling out. On the side of Empire, they did pick up that Martis, though. Alex, once again, gonna rock that. So, I mean, it's not a bad pick. I'm still kind of questioning.
What the fuck is Zane smoking?
It's like a very popular
Wait, you're right. Wait, what's going on here?
Like the greatest win rate. Not here, not really.
Diggy banned and got picked.
Not always like it's nothing that has really wowed people around the world, but for some reason.
Production? There's a production issue. It has to be a production issue. It's a production issue for sure.
Does not have a great win rate. I was actually watching some games.
They probably picked Glue and they banned Diggy. Am I assuming? I'm assuming they banned Glue, or they banned Diggy and took Glue.
And again, like you said, for some reason he keeps.
It has to be a production issue, right?
Martis over there is our Valentina right now. 0% win rate, keeps getting picked. For what reason?
This can't be real. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. I can't say anything. Let's see how this goes, guys.
And marksmen's from the side of Empire, I like it.
I have no idea.
Trouble, right? So they take out the Melissa, they take out the Brody, but now with all of these marksmen gone, I have no clue where anyone's going because we have this Valentina, Diggy, we got this.
This is your fault. This is my fault.
Empire's bringing out marksmen. They haven't even picked a marksman yet, so I'm starting to think this could get really crazy. Like Julian gold, maybe Valentina gold, something different. I don't know.
Maybe they pick something else, lol. Alright, we'll see, bro. We'll see. If that really is their picks, it's Valentina jungle
now
with Diggy. Valentina EXP has to be. If that actually is what's going on. Valentina EXP with Diggy Atlas mid.
Okay, hold on.
Granger jungle, Harith gold.
The draft is not what we think it is. Slight visual bug.
What is going on?
Yato did pick the Valentina up front, but T does not lock in the Diggy. It is an Arlet.
OP bug? It has to be a bug. It has to be a bug. It has to be a bug. Shitty ass production. Dude, what is going on?
Well-rounded. Still a lot of magic damage from BTK though. And the final pick.
W Arlot.
Final pick is Focus.
Arlot T is Arlot.
Arlot. I thought.
How do you guys know this? How do you all know this and not me?
They have surprised me with the Phobies last pick. I thought we were looking at a Julian mid, the Kaj on the roam, Martis jungle.
Am I behind?
And then we see each on the side, but the Phobies pick.
He just said it. Oh, I'm not even listening. I'm literally like, I'm like toning. I'm toning.
But
when I listen to shit in the background chat, I tune out their voices. Like whenever whenever I listen to background music on stream, I just tune it out. Like their voices, these guys, they're not here for me. They're not here for me. I only see you. I only see you in the bands. These guys are just like, I don't see them. They don't exist.
players as casters tonight, Deku.
Oh, I mean,
wait a minute.
you said it, not me, man. I listened to T-Rex say that, and he said it, not me, man. He said it, not me. I didn't say anything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 call. We got
You guys heard what T-Rex said? I was listening to that one. I kind of agree.
Let's jump in to game 2. This is BTK leading 1-0 in a best of 3, going up against Empire. Can Empire strike back here?
Wait, what are the screens? Two pauses?
Pause. This gives us a little time to recuperate from the mayhem of what we were put through, the abuse of us casters, and now we'll see how this is going. Whose draft do you like?
These guys are clowns. This is what you mean.
Right? I feel like I
mean, wait, is that yen? What currency is that from that super chat? Big Ram.
Insurance here for the late game. I know you said Phobius has the scaling, but Phobius is still a fighter, and he's really.
Call Zane to serve him? How funny would that be, chat? If I called Zane right now.
Is that really a? Is that a?
Just call him on Discord.
You know what I mean? Is that bringing what a hero?
It's yen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yen.
You know, or even Zane.
These guys are clowns. This is what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, I can move the camera down. You're right. Oh, I accidentally paused this too. Let me play it to catch up.
Empire's kind of be missing when you're locking in something like a Phobius. Yes, it has the counterplay into it, but again,
Japan yen.
Over into that late stage, you're still falling behind a little short. And even if the Granger doesn't really scale too hard, that's still.
Are they abusing the casters?
I mean,
oh, we're in game.
Down to Joybosh here if he can make these big plays happen. The Granger, I'm not. All right,
let's see. Arla, dude, I wish I could. Wait, tank Arla, tank emblem. Hello. Oh, okay. That's not what they normally do, but whatever. I guess they want him to go tank emblem because they already have Granger jungle and Yuna playing gold Harith, so they don't want like tanky. They don't want damage Arla. They want a tanky one.
From BTK here, Desanada, T coming in, Yuna, Mobazane. I mean, it's definitely a lot of potential for their draft, but if they don't make all those pieces come together, it could be a problem.
Absolutely, and I do have to say, right, I'm right with you about the Atlas. Gonna have to be proficient in finding the sets. I think Atlas is gonna have another hard time in this match up against the picks they have. There's invulnerability, immunity, and such and things.
Hey,
like
heal
nature,
from the big man T. What the fuck's that petrified, bro? Wait, go in, T. Go in, pussy. Aww. He actually almost killed. I didn't think he was going to get that close to killing. Tank Arla? Yeah, tank emblem.
This Kaja on the boss side, Joybosh getting taken down, getting first blood over to Alex. Possible second, 2 decimations. That's a good lead for the side Empire. It's exactly what you want when you have this pick.
Joybosh, a little too far for me. Oh, too far.
Against BTK, and it's already a different story from last game, but can they ride the momentum? Can they?
All right, they're already down 1,000 gold. Not a good look for BTK. They should go. They should go with this turtle. They should not contest this turtle. Zane, I swear to God, if you contest this turtle, Zane,
it's gonna take a lot more consistency.
You contest this turtle, Zane, I'll be very disappointed. And he's contesting the turtle.
Their game, and that's gonna work to see for Empire if they can keep up that level of consistency.
Oh, looking for a play. Okay, T. Okay, T. Still no. It's not 4 yet. Not 4 yet. Not 4 yet. Yuzong's got 4. Yato stole Yuzong's ult. He's going in. All right, they can actually contest. They can contest. They can contest. Zane got fucked by the Kaja. Mars going crazy. No, Mars not going crazy. Julian's dead. Yuzong's dead. Mars trying to go crazy.
It's a nice 2-man pick for the side of BTK.
Mars auto What is he doing? Bro, auto aimed between both of them. I couldn't decide who to go on. But
absolutely, they're up about.
They got 2 for turtle.
I mean, up against a team like BTK, that's a great start in my books.
Bro, auto aimed and missed, and they couldn't choose the target.
It was
actually crazy.
In the game, up against none other than Mobazane, the jungler that most would say is still remaining #1. Even
not sure about the Julian pick.
On the team, heavily favored to take it
all right, Reckless, I don't know what you're doing. A little deep there. Nobody doesn't have ult anyway.
All dive, no marksman, a whole bunch of fighters. We're just going.
I'm surprised they didn't go damage Varus again. I thought it was damaged, so I thought he was gonna go crazy there. But he is not damaged.
Alex to pop off, right? They need to get him on a steamroll, and maybe they just clear through the squishiness, and that's what Alex is going for, right? Another decimation, killing spree, able to take out
good pull
there. So
he has flame shot too, so he's gonna go crazy. Oh, they're going in. They're going in for it. They're going in for it. Oh, he's fucked. Oh, he's fucked too.
But the rest of the team is crumbling in the
guys, just respect the dive and run.
Goes down, a double kill over to Alex, putting.
I mean, they're trading tower golds because Zane gets top gold. It's kind of a trade, but definitely not a winning trade. But it's a trade regardless. I mean, actually, it's not really much of a trade. They don't get top tower, they get bot tower.
Right now, they're looking for another play.
Okay.
Pulls him under the tower.
Good play from Joy
Mikasa
Bodge.
goes down.
Joy Boy.
Cutie getting
Boy the
something there.
Bodge.
Taking 2 deaths. Definitely needed that one.
Absolutely, adding to the kill count for both sides here.
What I don't
right now,
understand
BTK is still in a
is
great,
why Yuna went
position to
Purify.
figure out
They
which side
only
to
have
try. They
Use on
haven't
Petrify as the
escaped
only
too far.
CC
They're still in
combo. He should have went
range.
Flicker or
Haven't seen much
Vengeance.
happen
Yuna going
since
Purify
then.
was really
A little
weird.
dip and dash, a little bit of poke going on that mid side, but Zane needing to be careful up ahead of this turtle. It looks like the side of Empire is going to look to go ahead and jockey and set up for position. They are going to start taking position. Reckless in the
Free
bush
turtle.
with that Kaja, a threat to anyone.
Okay, he gets
space
out.
Checking into the river.
Yato's a little, yeah, I could see that. He was a little too deep.
Nice divine.
Petrify combo. T's kind of. Through that knockup from Empire. Joy Bodge with a point of assault. He's dead. He's going hard. Ah, he couldn't get it. He couldn't get it.
No cooking tonight, but just enough to keep Alex in the lead. It's 9-0 on Amartys at 5 minutes.
And again, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think the
completely
tank
online.
Arlov's
He was
doing
just
anything.
5-0, and then we blink our eyes, and now he's almost at 10 kills for the side of Empire. He is every kill for the team.
We
And
lost.
Empire, you
Choked.
could say he
Hope.
is the man right
You don't get the
now,
new
with the plan to go
badge
ahead and
until the
take down
2-year
Lobosane
mark.
and the rest
For
of
some
the
reason, you
BTK.
can't have it in between 1 year and 2 year. I still gotta make one though.
The concealed play comes out to help Empire get away. At this point,
They're getting cooked. Yeah, I don't think BTK is the one doing the cooking right now.
Game is gone, right? When they're up against
Empire
Alex
kind of
and
falls off though because they don't have a
you see no
marksman.
mid-game right now. You
Realize
see no
that, chat.
opportunities. Their only chance is to
BTK
try to surprise him
have
with
the
an
late
ambush
game
or just wait it out.
with like Harith and the marksman. They're diving on phobias right now. I'm not sure about this.
Nice pick.
I'm not sure how this is gonna go, chat. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. It's not going well. It's not going well. It's not going
They
well.
thought they had the gank, but
I
now
don't know what
Reckless
they were
with the
thinking. I don't know what they were. I don't know what they were thinking there. I don't know what they were thinking there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what they were thinking there, chat.
If you're
I can't
BTK, what
defend
you
that.
say
I
right
can't
there
defend
is
that.
so
I don't know what that was.
demoralizing. You bring up, what was that, 4 members up to the top side, and then you end up losing it. Can't find the pick, and then lose the 2v4 with no trade value whatsoever up against Empire. Clearly having their way with BTK right now.
Yeah, there's just no answer. Everybody dashes. The Mikasa is like the final pick, and 5 fighters
Zay
looking
is
really
okay.
good right now.
I thought he was gonna commit to it with the
BTK 's
Petrify,
on the
like a
back
weirdo.
foot. Luckily, I mean, BTK could wait this out, right? But we're only at 6.5 minutes. It feels like we're close to an end game already, and we're still
He's
in the
fucked.
very beginning. Nice hit. Demon does go down. A good pick, putting the kill into the correct pocket of Mobazane. They needed that. Turtle up. Will beat.
They're down almost a little under
Hopefully not.
5K
I feel like
gold.
That's the problem. They keep clashing with this overly aggressive composition that the side of Empire has. It's exactly what they want. I mean, Alex is 9-0.
The Voice pick is
I
actually
would
fucking
want the side of
BTK really
to come
hard.
fight me. Please
They have so many
attack
dashes.
some of these hands.
Like,
Or
every single one of their
destination,
hero
bring
has a
out
dash.
part of the roster that is BTK.
Does that look second skill gallons a
has
dash? I'm pretty sure it
that
does.
Turtle.
I don't know for sure.
Now, like you said, BTK is kind of feeling it right now. Empire has found their groove, and they went ahead and broke out of that 1K lead. We were talking about they had the lead, but hadn't really done
BTK
too much
scared
to
as shit.
increase it. But now they're up 5.
I mean, to be fair, they are down
Clearly
5K.
finding the right
They should be looking for
trade to go
picks,
ahead and
but they're scared of the
further
Kaja.
gap in the
Drumbo
economy.
doesn't have his ult back yet. I guess they're waiting for that.
A whole lot of num-nums for the side of Empire. Alex is fed right now. Looking like trouble for the side of BTK. I mean, I would say you have Yuna for endgame, right? You have Yato. You have Zane.
This is
maybe
the
for
second game. First game was like
mid-
a 13-minute game,
Spike.
BTK's
The
favor.
problem is Mikasa is the answer to that
This game is a little
problem.
rough.
Because
A
Mikasa's
little
only
rough.
gonna
They've been
stay
9-0
until late
Mars.
game
Mars
as
is
well.
9 out of 10 of their
She's
kills.
gonna
Holy, I just
come
noticed.
She's gonna
No,
push
not
it.
again, Zane. Please, not again. Not again. Don't do it.
Something to Mikasa, but they just can't right now.
Don't do it, man.
Yeah, I mean, they had to let that one go.
Come
They've
on,
seen
like,
how
fool
it
me
turned
once,
out
shame on you.
last
Fool me
time.
twice.
I'm not going to try to make the same mistake again, but a potential clash. in
Actually, no,
the
just shaming you both
here.
times.
Joe Buzz is like, no, not this time. Let me chill. Let me chill. Hit the brakes for a second. I came skirting in there. I'm not
Wow. Oh, good flicker. He's tough boots. He got out.
As you said, they just got to keep it slow
Okay.
right now. Get some
I thought,
gold. You see
honestly,
Zane
if Reckless
around
flicker
farming,
ulted
and I think that's the pace
Yato there, might have been troll because
Absolutely.
Joyboy could have followed up with his ult. It was actually smart for Reckless not to go in there.
But I'll take that trade. Petrify is on that lower cooldown. we'll be able to pick that back up before T can get his flicker back. So that's a decent small trade.
I see items here. Kaj is getting fleeting time, second item. Julian's going for the one-shot build. He's getting Winter Crunch next, interestingly. Zane is not full damage. He's got brute force. It doesn't do that much damage. Harith, okay, like you barely show the items then. Leave open for a bit longer. I'm not gonna rewind for it though.
If he's gonna look to be the carry for the team, they don't really have a marksman outside of Zane.
Alright, Mikasa's trying to bully Joybodge a bit, which is smart because he has his ults. Even if Joyboy ults, Mikasa, he's gone. He's a goner.
Because another pick comes in, Reckless finds that one right before the Lord.
Good play from Reckless.
I don't think there was much opportunity for BTK to contest this anyways, but it's just a little more salt in the wound.
They're trying to look for a trade mid bot. Trade Lord from Artis. Only down, they're down 6k. That's not only, they are down 6k. Kaj doesn't have ult yet, but they're looking for a play. Zane probably dead. Actually, no, he's fine. He's on can't die that with Joyboy there.
Yato locked in as well. This is looking a little rough.
Joyboy still has ult.
Comes on to Joybodge, not able to get off.
Joyboy gets a one-man ult on the. I mean, Julian's kind of fucked though. Oh, Julian flickered out. He's still dead. BTK's going. They're going. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking.
Falls as well. Mikasa very, very low. Zane doesn't want to stop. Alex trying to come in.
And it's a 3 for 2. Honestly, like, not a bad trade. They can't push with the Lord. They get to clear the Lord waves.
Down the bot side.
It's not a horrible trade.
Absolutely. And Empire took the 3 for 2 trade there, so still coming out on top because all the members are back on the board. Like I said,
definitely not winning for BTK, don't get me wrong, but it's a trade nonetheless, and they just need those. They need those right now.
That fast as possible, because Alex does nothing more than watch from the bush. A little bit of a lurker, a little bit of a creeper, but now with the Mortal Coils out.
Wow! Wait, he has to have some damage, right? No way he just full HP'd a Mart on Atlas with a tank build.
He's got the Hunter Strike.
I mean, I know he's like 5 levels on Atlas, but did he really full HP him with the tank build? Brawl game?
All he picked up was the Molten Core for a little bit of defense, a little bit of wave clear in the beginning, a little bit of creep clear, and at this point,
oh, they actually killed. Wait, did he dive him? What happened there? Fobi's trying to dive T?
Absolutely, and there's the Holy Crystal we were talking about picked up by this Harith. There's a lot of action going on for this tower.
Ah, this is a bad play for Empire. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know how Mikasa died. Mikasa trying to dive him? Oh yeah, Marius is a bit of a monster, a beefy monster right now.
Absolutely, in and out, and that's been their whole
he doesn't ult that?
game plan here. They
ult that was Zane, no?
Over to the side of BTK, and we talked about it, right? With the first 2,
he should have ulted it with Zane, and Zane could have like followed up and bursted him.
Bring on the aggro level a little bit higher.
I think he has enough damage to do that, even though he's like got brute force.
I'm talking about it could go 1 or 2 ways. They could either knock the punch off to the face that they took into the mouth from BTK and look to bounce back, or they can roll over. But hang on, both teams looking for an ambush.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be careful. Mikasa looking for that demonic force onto someone. Walking in, T in a bad spot.
This is not a good fight for Empire, I don't think.
Comes down, but the rest of BTK has come in as well. Nice fatal links, locks on Alex very low. Zane able to find him.
Mikasa's all already ran out.
Mikasa. Yato falls down on the backside. It's 1 for 1 currently, but the fight still pursues. Zane picking up the double.
Yeah. The reason why that wasn't a good fight for Empire, chat, is because Phobius ulted way too early. When he ulted and they all ran out, that gave so much time for Phobius ult to run out. And then even they were running out so far, and then Reckless ulted their frontline, their frontliner, you know? Well, actually, no, I think he ulted Yato, but they need to focus the backliners, and the backliners do whatever they want.
Those kills are looking to go ahead and step out and find their first neutral of the game.
Baited Phobius? Yeah, they baited. I mean, Phobius kind of fucked himself. They didn't really bait him. He did that on his own. It was so obvious they were all there. Why are they doing a replay right now? It's a Lord fight.
Wait a second. Zane does find the Lord. I gotta call this from the live rap right now because that's
you better go back.
Joybodge very low. Zane able to find Reckless and Jordan's Empire. That's a double kill for Zane. Joybodge's the only one to fall. Turtle.
Wait, actually a play. It's actually a play.
Something. Big knockup does come in from Demon. Mikasa finds Yuna.
Mikasa's probably dead. Not Mikasa,
T. members fighting for his life, but does not get away.
Oh, good flicker from Demon.
Kill. Zane still here to stay, fighting for
a little bit of an overextension from BTK. 2 for 2. Actually, no, they got 3 for 2.
Empire
Damn.
Still holding the lead though with about 1,000 gold.
You know, Zane's been having a respectfully quiet game, 7-0-3, but it almost feels like he hasn't really been out there picking up those kills. He's been very methodical.
He hasn't really been out there picking up those kills.
That last one, being able to stay out of range of all that aggro. I mean, look at him there, utilizing the retro to go ahead and kite out and escape danger, sensing the collapse, sensing the gank, and to get out of the way, even with that.
Valentino roll bad pick? No, not at all.
That, I mean,
Alright, they're taking care of the Lord.
To him knowing how to stay alive, even on this damaged jungler, soft as a Granger. But looking at the engage.
Destinata comes in. That's a lot of damage. Members falling. Double kill for Zane.
Mikasa's going crazy right now, but his ult's going out soon. Oh, he's still going in. Mikasa, that's not the move.
Trying to lock on Zane, but T's here to help out.
Ooh, not the move. A little too far, Mikasa. That last dash was asking for a little much there. A little much.
On the run, and that
A little too much there.
Composition is starting to falter against the range that BTK has brought.
It is falling indeed, and that was something that we kind of noted and pointed out. They do have the aggression, but at what point does it fall off? They don't have the range. They don't really have the scaling. BTK.
Oh wait, did they end here? 2 down.
Mistakes, no matter the roster, are looking to
capitalize. Ooh, good ult on the Harris. Really good ult on the Harris. Joybaj just wasted his ult too.
Joybaj, Mikasa's already fallen. Jordan's Empire trying to find something.
I mean, you kind of solo petrified a tank Arlot. I don't know about that one. But they do kill Joybaj and Yuna, so it's a trade. 1 for 2.
Supposed to be when you're playing Granger. Yato gonna back off. He took the black dragon form.
Zane's 11-0 now. Zane versus all. Zane playing solo queue. Yeah, he kind of is.
Check the boxes and move forward because BTK have taken the lead.
But Yuna's 1-5. Dude, I tell you guys, that Purify is such a bad call from Yuna. Like, just go Lunox if you can't, if you don't know like how to position yourself as a Harith, where you're damn near a frontliner. I go Harith.
Efficient at what he does, and this is why he's regarded as a top jungler, not just in the region, but in the world as well. Just so proficient at what he does.
The fuck is Yato doing?
Utility, or if he relies
on
those damage comforts like this Granger here.
Now they're even gold. It's still anyone's game. Because if like Reckless ults Zane, it's basically GG.
Zane said it's my turn.
You know what's really crazy? Zane, if they win this soon, Zane could go 2 full games without taking a single death. KDA through the
Reckless?
roof right now.
Oh, he didn't have flicker.
Top tier. Normally you see like 4.3s. Man is at like a 20 right now. But I mean,
interesting.
It's insane. And I think once they started falling on the back foot, BTK knew what the
they
job
need to clear
was.
top. Julian's in a rough spot.
We just gotta keep
not on the team at all.
Feed Zane as much as possible, rotate around the map.
All that kind of blows this game. Arlot's good at diving up backline, but they don't really have a backline. It's like 4 frontliners. Ult on Joybaj is asking for a little much, but he's still dead. Gave it ult reset for the Marius. Marius is going a little hard. Marius is going a little hard. I mean, they're all going hard. Holy shit. They're all going in. Goodbye, Zane. Your cheeks have been eaten. Yuno's trying to do something. Okay, AT with the 3-man ults. Not sure if that's enough. Good suppress from Yuno. Stalling for time. Yato's back for the re-engage. Okay, does damage. Mikasa has the ult anymore. Gets fucking bonked by Phobius. He's going in with the tanks. He can't really do shit at all. Kind of backing off. Mikasa's gonna get his ult soon at this rate. Okay, Yato's back for the engage. He gets his ult back. His ult's already back. And goodbye T.
Can't run away. He's caught up against Mikasa.
There's no saving you.
Finally going down. This is what we watch Mobile Legends for.
I mean, this is the bloodbath at this point. At first, it looked strategical from both sides, but now I can see.
No, it wasn't strategical at all, bro. That was a fucking monkey fest.
Is gonna lose out in this.
That was dive on Mobile Zane and forget the rest.
I mean, that last one was definitely a little messy, but Empire had one goal on their mind: kill MOBA Zane, and they were.
And that Joybaj, yeah. Well, he's a little bit of a fear.
In that team fight now, Alex has
okay.
They don't have vision on Zane,
good suppress from Demon. Good ult, really good ult from Yato. Reckless didn't waste his ult though. Reckless is waiting. He's waiting. Bro is waiting. And Zane got ulted. And Zane is dead. And Lord is gone. And Joybaj is dead. And Yato is dead. And the GG.
They fall right into the clutches of Empire, and Empire could be taking this game here.
I just don't know what the call was there from the side of BTK. I mean, Yuna was down on the bot side clearing out minions, and that's where most of the damage.
Kaja already has his ult back.
Waited or held that.
All right, T, you need to bait the Kaja ult and let Yuna try and do something.
Ahead and ignore that wave. It's just not enough damage being pumped out. But speaking of damage here,
Yeah, T trying to
Don't
delay
dash
as
again.
much as
Good, don't
possible.
dash again.
About
I was
7
say if he dashed
seconds
again right
before
there, he would have been back in. He would have gotten fucked.
And 6 for Mobazane.
Oh.
They have bought
Good
the time,
flicker.
though.
Really good
Mikasa
flicker.
goes down. Wave
That's
of
actually
minions
huge getting
coming.
Mikasa down.
Zane and the rest of the
Joy
team
Bodge,
back
he's
on
zooming.
the
He's
field.
zooming.
They
Why do you
could've
go for the
done
guy
better.
who's
Joy Bodge, slow
anti-CC?
down. Hit
He
the
could have went for the
brakes.
2-man ult on the guys on the right with no
And I think at
anti-CC.
this point they
Why
have
are they
a
trying to fight?
chance.
Just kill a Lord.
Empire not gonna try to force the
Oh,
fight.
no.
Back to waiting for another Lord, Declan.
Okay, they're still in the game. They're still in the
You
game.
know, you said Joy Bodge's name real quick, and now that I'm thinking about it, we have to kind of harp on him.
They're still in the game.
Joy
It's not
Bodge
over
has
yet.
been picked off a couple times. Well, I'll have to say more than a couple times. He's sitting at 11 deaths. He has passed the 10 death power spike. Will he finally lock in
10 death power
hone
spike.
in and start playing a little bit more patiently?
Yeah,
He's been trying
that's-
to force things,
Yeah.
going for some over ambitious face fights. And we saw it in that last Lord pit, was being picked from Reckless with the Divine Judgment.
I don't like Demon's
He's able
build.
to be
I don't think there's no
a
point to
little
having
careful. He
the
is the main initiator
twin blades
inside of
anymore.
BTK, and if he
He's not
falls,
bursting anyone.
it can definitely spell
Glowing
disaster.
Wander,
There will be
like,
no more front
that would be
line.
much better.
They also have a pretty squishy lineup, but as we are passing in,
T is actually full build. He's getting 1 damage item. Full build tank,
teams
1
and
damage item.
players, items, the final ones are
I couldn't even
starting
see
to
anyone
lock
else's
in
items.
left and right. So again, we're reaching that point where the gold doesn't really matter. The items.
I got so
don't
excited that I saw
really
Joe go
matter.
for
It's all
Mars.
about the execution. It's the IQ, the
I don't know what he was doing there either.
will sing out ring true for one of these two teams. Who can set up a little bit better? Who has the better late game macro to go ahead and find a way out for the win? And if you're looking at the side of Empire, you can see exactly what they want to go for. They're
Oh,
stacking
Joy
one
Bodge, Joy
object,
Bodge.
definitely
Bro just
expect
dashed in a
them to
bush
still
into a
play
wall.
Divine Judgment. They have the vision now for the minions. They could potentially try to make a call for something. You see they're split up. But hang on, looks like BTK is going to try to strike first.
Okay.
They just can't find
Alex.
it. Alex able to get away. That's a waste of conceal there. They do have
Why
some
would
time
you-
to buy, though. Maybe
Yeah,
get
whatever.
one up. This could end up being a problem. It's all going to be about
Mars full damage. Mars is full
that
tank
pick,
this
right?
game.
You
He didn't go
said it.
damage like
We're
last
past
game.
the 60K gold mark. Everyone's just about maxed out. Reckless. Can he find Zane? Can he find T? Can he find Yato or Yuna? Can he make that big moment right before the Lord is getting low? And he's trying to do it. Now Empire
All right, Mikasa. Oh, Mikasa with the suicide. Massive ult from Yato. Big suicide though from Mikasa. Very, very stupid death.
Alex, maybe
Actually, wait, it's actually doing. Yeah, it actually threw so hard.
A lot of damage.
There
Joy
it
Boss with the
goes.
fatal links of his lifetime.
Because
Jordan's Empire goes down.
All right, that's GG.
Trying to save himself with the winner Truncheon,
And
but not today.
the
That's
massive
4 members
cell.
down inside of Empire. BTK gonna try to wrap things up here. Nothing but reckless.
It's only
I don't
reckless
think
up.
that's enough
Get
weight,
him
buddy.
reckless.
And that's exactly what they did.
It's basically
Joy
GG. He's not even gonna walk
Bodge
out of his base.
coming alive
Oh, now he is.
To make a play starting out from Yato. They're going to look to end this.
A great finish.
Damn, that
by
was kinda
BTK.
anticlimactic.
Just when everyone was
All that-
doubting
all
them
that-
for a
all that
couple
intense
minutes
game
there, they come back and
Just
make it a
for
2-0
that kind of
sweep.
end. I mean, GG. And the
That's
GG.
the dominating performance that we were expecting, right? BTK going down to a sweep yesterday, and they're going to come back today and hand out a sweep. They had to feel it. Someone else had to feel it.
Oh, man, crew
Zane,
GG.
A competitor by
What's up,
all,
Mikasa?
nature
Yeah,
and
he was
respect
actually carrying the early game.
regards.
Him and
They're
Alex were
going
just
to
hard
bring
carrying
that
early, and then
to the side of
how
Empire
fitting
and
for
still keep
him to
himself
throw.
as the king of NA.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't go deathless, but he got really
Next
close.
game?
I think the final scoreboard was around.
I'm not gonna watch the Gosu game, bro. Do I even watch the Gosu game? I was planning to just like play ranked until the TOB game, because Gosu versus whatever randoms are going versus just doesn't sound like interesting to watch, you know?
Thought they had that game in the bag. Taking a look at the final score, 21 minutes, 14 seconds.
That was a ranked game? Play RG? Yeah, I was just planning to play on RG. Play Valo? No, not playing Valo. All RG.
Very well played by them.
Absolutely. And I mean, looking at these items here, you can see that they were opting in for a good bit of damage. I mean, Yuna Cutie even getting rid of the boots at one point to start even add in some sustainability with that Oracle, right? To add into some of that shield, some of that lifesteal as well. But again, Mobazane can't be overlooked. 15-2-5, almost a flawless execution out there with the Granger.
Brawl day? Play Brawl? Nah, it's gonna be like a good 20 minutes. I could play like a ranked game.
Been holding back some of his power as we are advancing through the series for tonight.
Well, I think should they improve in your opinion? They should give up on the opposite sides when Zane's like ganking one side. The opposite side should play safer. That's how bot lane Yuna died twice with like Joy Bodge or Yato.
They were in a very tight situation, but they were able to buy time.
They died twice for like no reason.
Up to date, get enough gold in, and they end up winning the game because of it.
And I mean, right there, you're seeing some
Gosu versus Ligma top. Dude, that does not sound fun.
Leading off from those divine judgments, Alex was having his way out there, picking up a maniac here in the mid lane early on in the match.
I'm trying to get like a trio queue set up.
Mark, and he was already popping off right underneath 10 kills. He was cooking.
Bro, you were AFK.
Looking later on.
Most definitely an amazing game.
Are you not from this country?
Alex almost getting the first Savage.
You're literally in Indonesia.
Season, not quite able to pull it off though. Zane gets the win, and I think we're going to be jumping back into the desk with Liz. How are you doing today?
Just trying to catch my breath. Just trying to catch my breath as BTK came back so hard towards the end. Zane really proving that his empire.
Did you play an Indo player on RG recently? No.
With their new roster, with the new players, they've proven their dominance in the arena, and with the Empire going very well, they've proven themselves as a worthy opponent, especially with Alex with that 5-minute maniac on that Martis, just showing.
He's at how old are you? Yeah, how old I?
In the world of esports, you really need to learn and develop your skills.
They focus Zane to playing damage so you can't carry him, so you can carry him.
And obviously,
yes.
From the games that we've seen so far, Zane proving his power on that Granger, his non-stop, his astonishing KDA, as our casters member mentioned. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's definitely well deserved. If I had to think of an MVP in that series, I couldn't give it to anyone else. Even with some of the other members doing well, even with Alex almost getting.
Alright, honestly, I don't feel like watching the Gosu games. I'd rather just rank for like a bit and then watch the TOB games.
The enemy is dead.
Thank you, Suji, for $1. Do you give advice, criticism on their
advice or criticism on their game after they're done about what they can improve and shit, or do you just don't care and leave it alone?
I mean, I could, but it's like I'm not playing in this, so yeah, I don't care. Obviously, I know what teams did wrong, and I could tell them what they could do better, especially from a viewer perspective. Like BTK, Yuno should have played safer in his lane and should not have went Purify. He should have went something like Vengeance or Flicker, so he could escape from whatever situations he was in. Joybodge did not respect the Kaja whatsoever, or the Martis damage, and he would get picked off on repeat. And Empire just didn't know when to stop going in, and it worked sometimes, and sometimes it didn't. Most of the time, it didn't. They didn't respect, you know, the casual in the end of the game. They banned Arlott. So sad. Glue's cringe. It actually does.
Yay, that's what I'm saying. Do you give advice to the team?
No, not to the team. I'm on stream. On stream, I tell you guys what I think, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell the team what they did wrong. No.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Not at all. That's like effort. What's a fun EXP that I saw at MPL that I could play? Teresa, maybe. Masha. It's so boring. Never mind.
The enemy is picking.
Ninja has arrived.
I didn't cure the pain. I harness it.
God, Kaja? Dude, their comp is so cringe. The comp's actually so insanely cringe. Go Bene? Ah, fuck Bene.
少しでも多くの善人が平等を享受できるように。
I'm gonna watch the Gosu versus, not Gosu, TOB versus Ackerman game. I don't care to watch the Gosu versus whatever team they're going versus. I don't care at all to watch that series.
Even the strongest
They have an MPL comp? Not anymore. Not anymore, they don't.
Team is picking.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
I don't know, I feel like the Gosu game wouldn't... Yeah. If General was playing, maybe I'd do it. If General was playing, I'd probably watch the game. But I feel like it's not worth the time. Nor would it be, like, fulfilling. I thought you support Zero? Zero's not even playing in it, bro. Zero's not even playing in it.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds
With the
until
MS.
the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
Oh, my
them.
fault. I thought you would give some advice to them, cuz even though you're not playing, it's still Zane and BTK, you know.
I mean, with teams I actually like, I'm friends with, yeah, maybe I'll tell them what I think they did wrong. But with like a random team that I know nothing about or barely know, like Empire, I only know Reckless and their whole team, and I'm not that close with him. It's like we're friends, but it doesn't go that far, you know. This MS kind of blows. What are you doing? Oh my god, my screen is going crazy for some reason. Oh, my not gonna watch the Ligma top game? No. Damn. No, I don't care to watch that game. Traveling with your mom? My mom's traveling, but I'm not traveling with her.
Initiate retreat.
Or do you mean the Indo trip? No, I'm traveling alone. I always love me a nice Julian game, although I am not a fan of this MS. This MS I'm not a fan of. Not fun MS. Okay, we're gonna do something maybe? No? Oh, you really pressured him too? Wait, easy peasy, you're literally dead. He kind of just sold me. Bro flickered and just run out. Now I was left in the dust. Good reason why Zane not the problem, but team is. I mean, yeah, they definitely have synergy issues, but they are like a newer team. Like they weren't playing a lot before, you know, this tournament started. Alright, I'm gonna take off my charger. I don't want it like, doing too much. I don't even know if I want to go for like feather. The MS sucks. If I just try to go for like a one-shot build or tanky one, or like bruiser, I mean. Fuck off. Oh, this guy. How shall we deal with him? Bonk! Bonk didn't work. Bane? 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 Get him easy peasy. Never mind. Wait, you're suiciding. You're making me suicide, I mean. Alright, nice.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Alright, time to reset. Khalid again? No, don't start running that dog shit hero. Julian is so lackluster in bad MS. You need to do his combos fast to like burst people. Otherwise, it's just not gonna kill. You know? That's not what I wanted to do. I forgot I have this enabled. Easy peasy, you rat. Yeah, fuck you. What are you pinging me for? If I'm gonna die.
Your team destroyed a turret. Killing spree.
Yeah, all damage buff is huge. Yeah, they buff it like 20% magic scaling, so it's pretty huge. Ow. Oh, why are you all here? I should not have went in.
An ally has slain the turret.
Man, are you serious? No, I'm not dropping N bombs. My old name had that in its name. Like before I started streaming. That was like the squad tag. No, I don't drop hard R's. There's an old squad tag before I started streaming. Way before I started streaming. I need the phone cooler. A little slow. The thing is, going glowing wand is that helps your skill damage, but not your auto damage. Going feathers, your auto damage. It really depends on what comp you're going first, so determines like which is better. But generally, feather's better. But lower MS, I'd rather not have feather. Oh, I could have killed him. Wait, he has no magic resist at all. I could have killed him for sure. I didn't think he'd be that squishy. He has no HP either. And now he's buying magic resist. Damn, I could have killed him. Oh. Ow. Yo, you, oh, maybe a little earlier? Holy fuck.
You destroyed a turret. You destroyed a turret. Request backup.
Full HP? Yeah. The regen goes crazy. I'm gonna reset for mana before you try to push. When it's TOB match, TOB match is after the Gosu versus Ligma. So I would say, yeah, give or take an hour. Give or take. Give or take. It's a safe estimate. Alright man, you're cool. You're a funny guy. Haha, hilarious. You have a Kaja, which is a bit worrisome, but not that big of a deal. Oh, I walked out. I should not have 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 walked out. Fuck me. Bonk! Get bonked. Get bonked. Get bonked. I walked out of the fair missile. Oops. Oh, I'm not watching Gosu because they're versus a random team. Like the team they're going versus, there's just no point in watching. Even if they struggle, it's like I don't know anyone on that Gosu roster. I only care to watch BTK because I was like associated with BTK, you know. And I'm only gonna watch TOB because I know who they are, you know. I'm only gonna watch people I actually know who they are. It's like being a big football fan and not knowing anything about golf, but all of a sudden you want to watch, if someone's asking you to watch like a baseball game, you know. I saw Kaja. No, CC chain.
Triple kill. Mega kill.
Wiped out.
I mean,
Victory.
do I watch it? I just played a ranked game, and they're already about to start. No? Maybe? The thing is, these ranked games aren't any fun either. I feel like I would enjoy more watching a goofy-ass NA MLBB game than playing these, like, boring ranked games. I took almost the most damage. I'll watch it. Why not? I'll watch it. Fuck it. I'll watch it. Fuck it, dude. They still talking? Maybe it's better this way. Shit, can I?
Question, and there's only one right answer. Are we going to see the Valentina on the blue side first pick again? Well, Gosu fall for the trap. But actually,
no, the curse has been broken. The curse is broken.
It is.
You're good. Anyone can pick her now. You can pick her now.
It's 1 for 5. I'm just still horrible. But yeah, it's not a complete loss at this point. There's apparently a little opportunity for a win.
There's a little bit. There's a ray of sunshine in there somewhere, but it looks like not.
All right.
Valentina will be baited.
Hell yeah, how are you today? Doing all right. Let's see how this game goes.
I definitely want to see. For the first pick, from Gosu, what could they go ahead and lock in? I mean, FwydChickn is still on the board if they don't ban that out. Arlott potentially make it through. Who else do they look? I mean, Kaja is obviously an option. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that could be picked up from the side of Gosu right here. There's only so much you can ban out. It's one more ban left, so something's.
Zero not play, dude. Zero. You never say no to free content. Yeah, I won't make content off of these games. I don't think. Unless I just title it Gosu washed. Gosu washed.
Is my best bet. If we're talking about the popularity and the win rates, Kaja's definitely got to be up there for consideration.
Kaja's definitely solid, and it would be a nice answer in case Lami Top tries to pick up like the Lapu after that to respond. There's the Kaja, so now Lami Top, Lapu Farza still open, still plenty of options.
I disagreed.
But whoever you pick as your diver, you
so FwydChickn, Joy, Fairness ban, that's pretty normal.
What you want to pick up.
Fanny ban.
And then Farza. So
okay, first pick Kaja.
Not as divey as the Lapu, but I think it's a solid start for Lami Top.
Nothing really surprising there. General's play? No.
I'm pretty sure
Zero got pregnant?
At least overseas for sure.
Or General nor Zero are playing, which is why it's like I can watch.
With Joy being gone and Glue available, I mean, it's kind of your next best option. So a great pickup for them, and it definitely pairs very nicely with the Farsa. So I feel like the picks are going exactly how we expected, but this is what I wanted to see, the Kadita.
I like the Kadita, and I feel like it has really taken.
You like the Kadita, you don't say.
M3, we never really saw that pick over here that much, even though it's been a pretty popular pick overseas for a while. But after M4, I mean,
shut up, cat.
she has just kind
busy
of
watching people feed.
She's made a lot of appearances. We haven't seen her much tonight. We didn't see her too much last night, but I think she is a very valid pick. Not only that, she is the perfect answer for this Farsa.
Absolutely.
The perfect answer for this Farsa is to pick this child.
A bit. I'm not sure if they've been pulling it out so far in the tournament, but I know outside of that from scrims and even in their, some of their 5.
That title gonna get views? Yeah, maybe. Gosu with no general or Zero? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Wash? Question mark?
It's gonna be an exciting match as Melissa's gonna get picked.
General old. L ratio.
Again, kind of how we've seen with that Xavier, some good range, some good poke. Coming in from the side of Lami Top. They're having a pretty nice draft, which is kind of surprising for one of those newer teams. That's normally kind of what they struggle with the most when they come in is those.
What's the max minutes in eternity? There's no max timer.
Right now.
How long a game can go?
I mean, after watching the game last night, it's almost the opposite of your average newer team. Like, they have good draft skills. They understand the meta. They understand the game. I think it's just their execution in game that seems to be a bit of an issue. Because even last night, they had great drafts.
BTK still have a chance, bro. Like, these this is all like group stage. It's like MPL group stage. One loss doesn't really mean much. It's only if they only lose a bunch or win a bunch. You know. It's a lot of the one thing, not just one time. Like Onyx, for example. Onyx Indo, they could lose all the matches from now on and still make it to playoffs for MPL, upper bracket.
You're going to need to approach this game a little bit differently when it comes to in-game. But in draft, I think they're looking pretty strong.
And I mean, that's the great thing, too, about the regular season. I mean, after you go through this brutal gauntlet, facing some of the best teams in North America, you're going to come out on the opposite end a lot stronger than you came in. So even if it takes them a little while to kind of,
you're gonna come out the opposite end a lot more firm than when you came in.
As long as they stick together and they keep playing through, this NACT and future events, they're gonna be a very strong team. I mean, just like we talked about, looking at the draft, you can tell they have an idea of what it takes to be able to compete at this level. Like I said, it's just the execution at this point. If you can get it done off paper and not just kind of here at the draft. So I'm excited to see them if they can maybe find a little bit of spark here up against Gosu.
And Gosu gonna ban out this Diggy now. Help secure any possible defenses that Lami Top would want to bring against the Kaja, against Kadita. And
Hey, let's look at the picks here.
right there. That's a lot of CC. That's a lot of pick pressure. It's a lot of team fight pressure.
Interesting.
A lot of dive. Right now,
Gosu definitely has a better pick comp, and I would say.
To lock in some actual damage now.
What is the initials for the other team, chat? LG, LT. I'm not gonna say Ligma top every time. I'm not gonna call him Ligma either.
As Gosu continues to go into that roam position, now taking out the Ruby. Now, Lami Top gonna have next pick here. They still need a jungler.
Like, what do you really call them?
Still need an EXP lane.
They definitely do, and I'm gonna end up taking for the jungle right now. I feel like if they're banning out assassins, at least the Hayabusa there, I don't feel like they're looking for one either themselves. I feel
It's
like
Lami, not Ligma. Oh,
I would like to see. Oh no,
that would explain a lot. Lami.
Okay.
That's dangerous, but maybe you can pull it off. It's dangerous.
I was expecting something like the Akai coming out from them. I feel like it pairs really well. You have Akai and Glue. They're very strong at the same thing for the pickoffs. Do very well with Farsa, and then you add
Lami. Interesting
the
name.
Melissa's go away. You got a nice composition for the pickoff and the pill, you know, as far as the protect, but I'm not mad at it. I'd like to see, you know, these junglers kind of strut their stuff. If you got the micro for it, bring it out, please.
Yeah, I think one of the most
bring it out, man.
things about the season so far has been all of
said,
the assassin picks. For ages, we never really saw a whole lot of assassin plays coming in. Recently, people have just pulled it out. And speaking of assassins, there goes another one for Anna. They're gonna bring out the Lancelot. Now, I like Ling a bit more than Lancelot, but overall with Gosu's composition, I think it
Lance Harris. I don't like Gosu's comp.
You have the divine.
They're like all early game.
To pull him down. If he tries to
Meanwhile, it's actually literally polar opposites. The comps are actually polar opposites. Gosu is all early game, early mid game, and Lami.
Like you said, if he can pull it off,
Lami is like scaly. I mean, Melissa's also kind of early game, but she does scale pretty well. Farsa is definitely scaling, and Ling, it's like a no-brainer, also scaling.
I mean, you know, we can't forget to mention here, for Ling, there is a bit of trouble as far as CC goes, that he can be picked off. But for Lance right now, it's pretty wide open and free for him. I mean, there is a Grok now being locked, but is that going to be enough to kind of deal with Lance? There's a lot of iframes, you know, and vulnerability for him to kind of dance around this composition. And he plays well into the Melissa as well. The go away really has no effect on him. Can obviously definitely get to the back line and punish a
obviously
as well. So I'm
obviously.
that they're going to take that matchup. And it's interesting to see because not too long ago, Lance versus Ling was a pretty common assassin battle, especially overseas. You got to see it if a Lance got picked up or a Ling got picked up, vice versa would be slotted as well. So this is that old battle
was it really
of micro.
Was it really a common thing?
Power here, so I'm all for it. Excited for this match. It's gonna be flashy. It has no choice but to be flashy.
Definitely gonna be flashy. I just feel like Gosu has a few more.
Oh really? Now it's gonna be flashy?
Right now.
You don't say.
A lot of Lami Top could have.
Did you take Adderall?
As well.
What?
Really need to.
There's the draft, and it's gone. Now we gotta put the cameras back.
This game, just to let everybody know, if you're just tuning in, this is Team
Gosu
crash? Going up against Lami Top, game 1 in a best of 3. Now,
my recording stopped.
Saying, I do feel like if Lami Top could get some early pop off here, maybe assault on this Farsa, kind of rotate quickly, maybe get some early game kills. There could be some possibility, and that's exactly what might just happen.
And rough start
First blood coming
for
in
Gosu.
Nice
absolutely got fucked already.
Absolutely. I mean, you go
Mela, AFK.
Pick up the kill.
Oh, he's AFK again, right?
Because that's a first blood coming in for the side of Lami Top, and like you said, that aggression coming in right on time.
Lami Top. Lami Top.
Obviously, not afraid to bring it to Gosu.
Not afraid at all. And at this point, they just need to keep that up. Assault needs to rotate as much as possible. He's going to have a nice and early level 4 comparative to everybody else. Maybe get a feathered airstrike. Maybe take out Mars in the lane and give Mar even more of an advantage.
Absolutely. Right now, you can see a little bit of a hovering and gathering going on from both teams down over into the gold side. They are looking to try to zone off. Lance already picking up his level 4. Ling a little
very interesting start for Gosu's side.
So he is starting to look for the vertical play, looking to invade up on the jungle here. So all Gollum can do is sit and stare at him as he goes ahead and picks up some of the creeps from Ling's
okay,
side.
Sammy, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it, man.
Right now, Gosu's definitely looking
Lami or Miami?
Golem's gonna be able to walk away safely here. And as you said, both junglers roaming around, taking creeps from the enemies, but Turtle now.
Okay, comp-wise, Gosu actually could win level 4 turtle fight with the Yuzong ult, but Glue is also really strong early. And also, Tank Lancelot can just steal it. He doesn't even have to fight it, you know? Tank Lance can do whatever he wants in terms of objective control. It's actually really OP, Tank Lance.
Undiscovered, but he has shown his
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
A card revealed from the side.
Insane objective control.
Members bring it in. They are going ahead and start pulling that aggro. It's being danced on and now being reset. Both these teams.
Surprised they're giving prio on it. I mean, to be fair, Gosu's comp early game is really strong. They have the Kadra Kadita level 4 combo. That's pretty scary. Surprised Glue hasn't went in yet. Now he goes in. Ah, really late ult from Grok. Kadita didn't really get anyone with her ult. Glue's running out. Lane's getting out. What was that dash, Anna? Alright, I guess nothing happened.
Damage there. Down on the bottom side, Mar and Guapsi face off. No deaths on the map just yet, though.
That was a whole lot of nothing that just happened.
Or so far since that first.
A whole lot of nothing.
Obviously playing it cautious. Playing it safe, not trying to give any kills to either team. I mean, you have assassin junglers on both sides, so snowball is a possibility if that starts to happen. You definitely want to try to avoid that. But speaking of avoid, double rotation coming in onto the gold side, are going to wonder if there's going to be a little bit of a clash, a bit of an engagement between both of these teams, because at any moment, you just never know. It can all go from peaceful to complete chaos off of one call, one set. As you are saying, looks like going.
I can't right now.
Team. But speaking of creating space, Strike already taking up some space in the inventory.
Lami, Ligma top.
A jungler here for the side of Lami top. I believe that's the only completed item so far in the game. So obviously doing a great job on the farm so far.
And Guapsi about to not be doing
okay, this should be a free kill, right? Okay, good job, Anna.
Bites the bullet as well. Anna finds the kill.
Interesting trade.
Something else to point out there. Anna building the tanks a lot.
They're still leaving gold though.
Already got the molten core in. Gonna be working on the next
item.
Oh,
what the flicker? Why is he going back in? Oh, he's clearing the wave. Nice flicker. Kadita even petrified. I guess you did it a little too early.
Gold lead is not there at all.
Because you should be ult petrifying, not petrifying then ulting. There's not enough time. Especially if he has tough boots.
By far, so already going to start in those stacks after we just crossed over the 4-minute mark, but keep an eye on the bot side.
A bit of poke from the Harith. This is a free dive. For some reason, the mid lane is nowhere near the bot side.
Could be a call to make the play far, so with the feather airstrikes, Grok with the wall charge and flicker
Grok
available.
Doesn't even have purify.
Needs to be careful here down.
And Grok has flicker ult too. Just flicker ult. Rook.
Trying to get the stun. Will end up landing it. Big wild charge. Golem gonna help secure the finish.
Kadra for some reason is sitting in mid turtle and not the bot lane. I don't know why. A little bit of a monkey move from him.
This is exactly what Lami wants.
But they get a free turtle for it, so whatever, I guess.
Along with the rest of the team, and it's looking not bad. Even though they lost the turtle, they're still keeping a ever so slight gold lead.
Absolutely gold, not really going to the
but Gosu has to be like doing more shit early. They don't scale that well at all. They gotta work. They gotta work.
Guap easy on this Harris, but then Anna able to come find the trade and pick up the turtle, just showing that
Melody blows. Oh, is that who Mello is? Melody? Might be right.
It's still a pretty relatively slow game in between these two teams as we are crossing over the 5.5-minute mark.
Yeah, I'm really feeling like Mar could end up being the deciding factor in this game, right? A lot of range, a lot of way to pick them all off, and able to maybe stay safe away from the dive composition that is Gosu right now. So as long as Mar can kind of do her thing, get farmed up, could definitely be that mid to late game pressure. And Assault also just doing a wonderful job, 2-0-0. We were worried about it going up against the Kadita, but it's doing just fine. Down on the boss side, a little bit of damage. Golem getting very, very low. Mar will go down. Mello and Guapsi now looking for the next target.
Interesting
Assault
play.
Has been locked on, but uses the wings by wings to escape. Luckily, they don't lose too much in that fight.
Absolutely, but Mar is now 0-2. Not exactly what you want to see.
I don't play chicken because I'm going to Indo.
Same can be said from the other side. Guapizi also suffering at 0-2, so neither one having the greatest start to the game. But since they're both kind of in the same position, not going to lean to either which one side on this gold lane.
Gosu is on the left. Lami is on the right. Yeah, I'm putting so much pressure on this blue, and he just gets out every time. I wasted time. Just play bot side.
If he can get down that tower and start rotating and be a part of these team fights, it could end up being the game changer. But right
Not
now,
looking good for Gosu, even though they're even gold. Gosu's comp doesn't really scale that well.
Is sitting at a perfect standstill.
Absolutely, and I mean that speaks a lot more to Lami top than anything able to keep up with Gosu here. Speaking of keep up, gonna force out the Black Dragon from Uzi ahead of this turtle as a feather airstrike.
I'm gonna be a little safe down there in the goal lane, Mar. Your team doesn't exactly have pressure.
Tower, but now looks like Anna and the rest of Gosu are gonna start up on the second neutral of the game on the turtle.
I'm not playing an ACT, guys.
I'm wondering if Lami top is going to give up this one as
well.
Ooh,
good flicker roll from Mel.
Nice suppression does land on Namar. Big burst damage with
Really
the
good flicker roll from Mel.
Wapsi now looking for assault. No wings
Oppo
by wings
should be able to kill him.
Wapsi gonna try to find you, and he does. That's a nice two-man pick-off plus a turtle for the side of Gosu.
Lami shouldn't even be that far up, considering they had no turtle prio, and they were giving it up. Just stupid. That was just stupid deaths from them.
Of the map. Now looking for a little bit of opportunity. He's gonna go for the dive in the tower here.
What the hell is Ling doing?
In a bad spot between three members, try to get Guapsu, but just couldn't get the finish.
Oh my god, you let that happen?
Looking for the outplay.
You let that happen?
Taken out by
Bro?
But it's still a nice win, 1 versus 3. Finding Guapsu in the midst
Oh
of
my
that chaos.
god.
Golem and Mar now going to try to defend this bot lane. They still haven't taken a tower, though.
What a clown, Harith.
Absolutely, but speaking of Mar, starting to pick up just a little bit, has found that golden staff locked up. Is Midnight's going to pick up a genius one on the Kadita, who is sitting 2-0-2. So having a respectable game, expecting nothing less from Gosu, who has been sharpening on this weapon in their kit.
Put him back on jungle for real. Probably glued didn't flicker that. He didn't ult it either, which is interesting. I guess because he was on his ult, so they don't care. Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna. Damn. I was going crazy. The Lance.
Playing a great game right now. 1-0-0. The tanks a lot is looking good. Packs just enough of a punch in the early phases, and now it's bulky enough to take some damage. Recall's coming out. He's not worried one bit. Lord going to be up on the map in about 17 seconds, and Gosu seem to have the pressure.
This Lance showing levels.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, you can still see...
Gosu does not have a good split pusher to catch the Ling.
And I feel like Ling wasn't able to get that tower, had to use a couple of those auto attacks and be able to get out. He is a Ling after all, but Lord spawning in for the first time on the map as we cross the 9.5 mark. It's like Gosu going to be primary.
Gosu always had better Lord chance unless they get wiped out with the tanks a lot. Tanks a lot is so cancer. It's actually such a cancer pick right now. There's really nothing you could do about it almost.
And one punch going to clear out the bush, moving the members of Gosu kind of out of the way. As Anna's actually looking to invade on the blue buff, and that's maybe a great play because right now Uzi is keeping Ling distracted.
Yeah, where's Ling? Why is he doing his blue?
Pick this up for free.
Yeah, he got that shit for free, and Farsa dies. Mar, thinking he's invincible with his ults, frontlining for some reason. I don't know why Grok re-engages, thinking he does damage on the Kadita. He gets out alive somehow. Hello?
One punch here as well. Flea just split pushing away, trying to find something in all of this. One punch, taking a little bit of damage, gets some life back because the passive goes into
busts out the glue ult. Oh, if he connected that second skill, he might have killed Uzi, but he gets out. Golem, I don't know what he's doing.
Have not caught sight of Flea just yet. He's very low health, forced to go back to base. This should be a Lord in the hands of Anna, but Assault comes in, tries to drop the feathered airstrike, just not enough. Anna wants to move on to Assault now, will get stunned up. Mar here as well. Anna taking a bit too much damage, able to phase out, looking for Assault.
Anna, you're being a little greedy here, Anna. Anna, you're not that guy. You're not him, Anna. Anna, you're not that guy. You're not him.
Go down
and I thought he was him.
He's able to find it's a double kill into his pocket.
Mar's kind of griefing though. Men's is frontlining like a marksman.
So good responses from Gosu.
Frontlining as a marksman.
Absolutely trying to survive. Here, but they are still
I mean,
this is very
interesting
for them if they can go ahead and concentrate. Get back in form, get back in shape.
You don't have ult, chillax.
Battle back out up against Gosu, but an invade.
Alright, free blue.
He's gonna be able to take that blue buff.
It's pretty good takes too. He might want to. He should take his though, like right now before they invade it. They're not going to invade. They're going to glue. Glue is ult again.
But he's using his mobility as a utility.
Damn, Glue's stalling hard. They're not even gonna chase. Glue did not need to flicker.
I mean, that's not
unless that ult, him saying it's open is a bug, he could have just ulted out. He should not have flickered.
From the side of Gosu, but it's not gonna stop him looking for the engage.
Yeah, Mars kind of suiciding over and over. Ooh, good ult on there. Good ult. Good ult. Really good ult on the Farsa. He said though.
Still goes down. Bad for assault.
Bling kind of in the middle of nowhere right now. Rolling in with no energy.
Here. One might be next on the menu. Anna's diving in, hits the roses, not able to get the kill. But
damn, when didn't get his proc on anyone? Wait, is it GG here? Oh wait, right?
And minions. Only 2 members.
Oh, actually, might be GG.
Walk onto the space. Guapsi gonna try to get the finish. 50%. Bring it down to 20. Gosu takes game 1.
Both had Gosu friending early. Damn, that was actually a clean way to end the game.
Victory there from Gosu, but not something that we weren't really expecting to see. They are up against Lami TOB, who we did say is one of those newer teams on the rise, struggling a little bit in execution. Had a decent draft, gameplay not so much, but hey, what can you say? It is the first week of NSAT. They have a lot of time to grow. They still have another.
Yeah, there's still like 2 months for teams to improve. So like these matches kind of mean nothing, chat.
You know, definitely a good game. Anna, man. Anna's from last night to tonight, it feels like Anna's just getting a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, and is really starting to shine on some of those assassin picks. I'm really liking it, even with the tanks a lot build here. I know Anna only went 1-1
the tanks a lot
here, but still, just played a good game, harassing, creating space, and being a problem for Lami TOB.
Hey, you know,
don't give me this top.
Interesting there. Looking at the builds, of course.
Actually, listen to bots.
There, but
how's that a clean finish? Call that as a messy win? I mean, not really. I mean, they threw like once. Gosu threw like once, except for the fact that their bot lane got dived. Like Guapo kind of got fucked. The rest of their team was doing all right, and then it's a pretty clean end where they just focus the base with the Lord tanking it. That's a pretty clean. I'd say it's a pretty clean end. You don't understand how hard games are to end now with the first Lord, especially if the enemy team is still up. Like, I gotta give some respect to that, you know.
Midnight's not worried about it one bit, able to shred down anyone with the rough.
General where? General not here.
Every time Assault went up with that feathered airstrike in the mid game, Midnight's was there to cancel it immediately and just burst down anyone in her path or in his path. So definitely well played to Midnight's. Overall, very well played to Gosu.
I mean, right here, you're seeing a lot of the action unfold. That we got the witness up here on the replay.
We got the witness.
Out there putting in
the witness.
Damage
oh, we got the witness.
On Assault here. Wasn't able to find just the mark. What was
able you don't say. We got the witness.
Instead, for the team, pretty much uncontested from the other side, and that's kind of how
General lost his lane during selection. I don't know what happened to General.
Tanks a lot, making its way over here to North America. We've been seeing it overseas. It's like it's starting to join us over here now on this region.
Yeah, definitely interesting to see all the new picks that have been coming in the beginning of this regular season, from the Kaditas to the Tank Lancelots to all the Assassin picks.
The Tanksalots, the Tanksalots.
Surprises coming, and I am definitely loving it.
I have been marinating. So now, Ciao, I haven't seen you in a while. Been a while.
Predicted this 2-0.
Been a fat while.
Is there a sliver of hope for Lami TOB? We mentioned that they have a decent draft. They have some of those things down. But when it comes down to the gameplay, they're just lacking a little bit right now. Can they maybe pull something off and at least get a win here?
Maybe if it's just completely unconventional, right? Something that Gosu's just not ready for. But even then, I still feel like it's just one of those things. Like, it's a great draft, but against a team like Gosu and at the current level that Lami TOB is at, I just feel like Gosu can just overwhelm them.
FwydChickn, hello. It's been a minute.
Just one of the OG teams in North America, and has always had a solid roster. Whether you want to call it
gigantic iPad in his pocket to M4. All right, the draft is going. Kadita, Valentina. Damn, they really don't like the Kadita from Ghost's side.
Rounds in the ringer before they can just
Joy Wan Bands.
Yeah, but Gosu also in the same place, right? They did take a loss yesterday. They were able to get one.
You take that
win out
off,
of
should
best
be.
of three,
Oh,
but
you
we're,
can't say.
as you said,
Oh,
they're kind of
you
in the
don't say.
middle of the pack
Oh.
of those top teams. And I think this season is a great place for them to kind of try to evolve. Maybe go from being a number 5 or a number 6 to a number 1, a number 2, a number 3. And they're
BTK squad is
themselves.
back.
This is a
It's
good
like
match
just
for them
Zane
to maybe get
and a
some
whole new
confidence
team.
up. But Lami Top
So
doesn't
I am
want to give
going
it
to
away
Indo
easy
to try out for
They don't
MPL.
want to be the only other team with 0 losses after the first week, and that right now is what 0 wins after the first week, and that's what it's starting to look like a bit. So with their decent drafts, I think they can pull something together. They just need to tighten it up. And Gosu was the one who surprised us all with the
FwydChickn good?
They just found
I don't
these
know.
answers to Lami that I don't think they were expecting.
Absolutely. But speaking of answers, FwydChickn has been let through for the side of Lami Top. They are going to immediately pick that up. Definitely like to see it more than the Valentina. I can tell you that much. So it'll be interesting to see what Gosu will maybe look for in response.
Chicken and no BTK, that's despicable because I chose not to be in it.
Come back over here
Because I'm going to Indo to try out for MPL Indo.
He's not playing. You know, we missed the Fanny being dropped off, and now Anna's
I'm
gonna
purposely
pick it
skipping out
right up.
on
No
it.
time. Fine, you want the Fredrin? We're
I
gonna
need
pick
no other
something
thing.
else up, OP. And that is a great answer, but I like the Claude answer back. Good escapability if this Fanny tries to gank early on.
Not just the escapability from Fanny, but also able to get to that back line for that Farsa. Give Midnight a little bit of a hard time. Can get in with the VMI and then pop out that Blazing Duet. I mean, no stopping them there. We've seen that kind of coming alive with that matchup with Claude against those artillery mages when it was done up against Wasian, right?
Yeah, Marquis.
The Wasians.
Getting on top of
Wasians.
on that Xavier. Ultimately ended up losing that game, but you could see the problem that it can cause for the back line. If you can get a little bit of action like that going on, you got a strong opportunity here to go ahead and nullify both of those picks as far as the avoiding and the countering there.
And you pair that up with the
I don't get
Lapu,
kicked.
who's
Don't like the
also
board. Don't say that.
made to dive
Fanny
on top
pick
of
from
the
Gosu. Who's playing Fanny?
try to get the
I don't
kill.
know their jungler.
Very similar to what the Kadita was.
Is Zero
for
playing?
Gosu
I have no
last
idea.
time. So Lami Top once again putting together a good draft. This is a slight worry though. The Kaja now coming in, which is another answer back to the Claude, or even the Lapu who dives in, plus just pick pressure maybe onto Khlee on this Frederick. So both teams really just chessing it up here. Play for play, counter for counter. Very interesting in this draft. Second bans are coming in. Kufra's
So not even playing? Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, absolutely, like you said, definitely chessing it up. This is some good draft games going on, and he said, Lami Top able to play it well, even with one of the higher caliber teams in NA. But like we already said, that's not their problem at all. It's the execution.
Cool for
so
Ben.
while this all looks peaches and creams, and I'm sure they'll go ahead.
Peaches and creams? Who says that? While this all looks peaches and creams.
You can have a great draft, like you said. You felt like they had some great drafts last night. I feel like they've had some great drafts so far tonight as well. But you have to be able to meet the win.
What does that even
You have to
mean?
be able to pull it off against these, these
Peaches and
teams.
creams.
They're not just going to let you meet them easily, right? So that's kind of where they're at right now. The draft is great, but the gameplay has kind of got to match it as well, or you're always going to be an on paper.
I don't know. Gosu might stomp because of the Fanny. I have to see.
Yeah, I mean, and Gosu, cutting any of their dead ends here, cutting any possibilities. They take out the Ruby, they take out the Kufra, two heroes that could possibly be a nuisance for Anna on this Fanny. At this point, I'm wondering, maybe Lami Top picks up the Cho here as a roam? Something of that nature to try to secure this Fanny down, lock it down. Could be still a positive roam pick here. Not only that, but you could get some picks elsewhere. Another good counter to Midnight.
Talk about builds in macro.
Definitely a solid pick for the side of Lami Top. Gosu
It's a bit of a rough, bold thing to assume that people here are gonna talk responsibly.
It definitely has some viability as being somewhere up there as a strong pick, but I haven't seen anything that made me go like, wow, this guy, can't let him through. This is impossible to deal with. I mean, we've seen some champs be let through in the past, or even buffed to where it was like, all right, this is a for sure, got to keep it off the board. But Arlot's kind of in that weird spot where it feels like maybe not everything's been figured out. Maybe the players haven't got too comfortable with him, where it's like you can let that go and not, feel like it's detrimental to a draft. As long as you play it right. Obviously, he has some upside, but he has a downside.
Alice pick. Alice is okay versus their comp. I don't like the Xavier. I don't like the Xavier. I don't like the Xavier. I don't like the Xavier pick at all here.
When the Farza's not there, when the Eve, well, the Eve is
The
there,
Xavier
decided not
pick
to go for it. I think it's a
is
little too
questionable.
vulnerable, especially with the Fanny and a Kaja.
What's he trying out for?
So,
I
you go
can't
for the
say.
Xavier, still not super fast, but at least can hold
Cannot
the
say.
distance, maybe get a little bit more CC.
Can't
Yeah,
say,
so
ma'am.
I don't think it's the greatest answer to the Fanny. I think it can help with some of the rest of the team.
Only
but again,
$2?
the rest of the team isn't.
Sure,
gonna
you
be
don't
the
even have
best
the
in
membership.
this early game. It's definitely going to be in on the Fanny. If they don't deal with that at its core, it's going to spell trouble.
You know, something I really want to see come back, and I feel like
Mr. Mysterious? No, I just can't say. It's not. I'm trying to be like mysterious.
Kai, man.
Just
I feel
can't
like
say.
Kai Rome it's been on a slow rise.
Gave me $2 to stream an extra hour and a half yesterday.
All the time. When a Kai Rome was the go-to, when it was the meta. I mean, you see something like Fanny and boop, locking the Akai, locking the head.
Man's also feeding for that money.
They're really great. There's Fredrin in the jungle, which does really good up against the Fanny. You lock in something like the Akai, add in a little more pressure, make the Fanny work harder. Don't make it too easy with the steel cables. I feel like you have a little bit better of a composition. But considering that's kind of my only gripe about Lami.
Did you watch Powerless by Hanabi?
You know,
sheesh.
It's gonna be pretty strong for them trends.
Yeah, now we are going to jump into game 2 of Lami top up against Team Gosu in a best of 3. Gosu is holding the lead right now, 1-0. Lami top trying to secure something out of this match. The question on all of our minds is, can they do it? Already a little bit of action in the mid side. Assault getting pushed back.
Shit, you're right.
Midnights keep the pressure on.
Absolutely, and like you said,
okay. Let's see if Anna's good on his lane as he is his lance.
First win, just one up against Gosu, definitely going to be something to build.
Oh, already trying to fuck the Lapu up, but he failed all his cables, so it didn't work out, and now he has to go farm.
Top 8, but one way or the other, one of these teams are going to be content and satisfied with the results, and the other shaking their head. But right now,
why are you going on the Kaja like that?
Sides, not too
Whatever.
much action going on. Mellow trying to provide a little bit of pressure over there. To lay on this Lapu Lapu, but perfect match from Gollum there. He's all alone though in the Ripper.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage early on, forced to go back to base. And I think Midnights and Mellow, this is all they have to do. They just need to keep vision on Flea, keep vision on Gollum and Assault, and just kind of track them around the map, be harassing.
Yeah, you almost lost that.
Anna is just going to focus in onto these off lanes, try to get picks here and there. I don't think Anna really wants to mess with Flea that much. Not a whole lot of invading, but just trying to...
Kaja being a bit of a nuisance. Oh, Xavier barely living. Anna forces flicker. But he has to reset. Fredrin should be getting turtle power right now, but he's going on Kaja for some reason. Or, actually, it is a smart play to go for invades. Because, it's not like Fanny's gonna burst the turtle. Steal camps, it's not a bad idea.
Maybe going for those 2v2, 3v3 skirmishes.
Lapu struggling a bit versus the R-Locked.
Just play for the side lane, right? Play to what, you know, the strength of the emblem, and to the strength of Fanny in general as a pick off Sass and jump.
Most definitely. Now with Lord up, we're still waiting to see if Anna wants to come in and try to fight
that's
this.
only one man ult. Oh, perma CC'd, and he's dead. Good CC. A bit of a greedy flicker from Lapu. He didn't need to do that. Kind of a waste, but still, a kill and a turtle. Pretty good.
Taking a nice win.
For, is it Elami or is it Liam? Oh yeah, Liami. He's saying Elami. I don't even know that's how you say it. Elami top. The mods are modding. Oh yeah, what a shock, right?
Here comes Anna.
What a choker. What a choking Fanny.
And that was a risky engage as well. Putting it all.
What the hell was that?
Kill, almost dying. To the true damage coming out from the tower.
Yucky yuck. Yeah.
You definitely don't
that was yuck.
Accidentally handing over a kill for no reason. Over to the side of the lane.
Anna's Yukio?
Right, be able to
wasn't Yukio like a Kimmy one trick?
Whitmar on this quad and Assault on this Xavier.
Most definitely now. At this point in the game,
he thinks he's 0.
Gosu falling behind just a little bit, ever so slightly, but we can't count Anna out just yet. Hasn't taken to death, still has the damage, but I like the way that Lami top is playing.
I'm modding every day. Well, like 90% of mods then.
Not sticking his neck out too much. They know the threat that's there, but now they are going to try to make a play on the top
Midnights.
side. Midnight's going to try to
Farsa.
Nobody goes down just yet.
Oh,
Anna in a bad spot, trying to get
nothing happened.
Is a little bit too much, not able to fully commit.
That's right, and Anna being able to escape with that mobility, not gonna fall.
Who are the Gosu members? Dude, this is why I didn't really care to stream it. It's because I don't know any of these Gosu members at all. I know Uzi and Guap, that's it. I guess Melody, I'm aware of who he is, but I've never spoke to him before.
having a little trouble, man. We thought the Fanny was going to be a really solid pick, and right now Anna's kind of getting bullied. And with Lee having a slight lead, with Lami top
Oh, bully, you say?
the game plan.
I think he's just like bad.
You steal as much as you can from Anna, and you just slow Anna down as much as physically possible.
Oh no!
One punch coming out, dive on Anna once again. No bust for you right now, and this is what's going to keep Lami top in the lead right now.
Oh no!
Absolutely doing a great job of applying that pressure.
Get him, Uzi.
And Honest having some real good peel, real good pathing to the jungle. But speaking of pathing, in the river here.
No, they have a Claude? I just noticed. Honestly, because the fact he's been farming the whole game, I have not noticed shit.
Who is this team? Because
Mage's Flare, Flare.
They're making every play that they're supposed to. When they have the advantage, they push into enemy jungle. When they know they have the turtle, they go for it. When they want to rotate up, they do that. And they're just doing all those things that you see a really good team do. So hats off to them right now.
Dash on it. You suck.
Right. Definitely coming alive in this match. Even if not able to secure the win, you could definitely say you could see.
I mean, he got those triple cables down.
Lami on top, definitely in good hands with the current trajectory of this team's progression. But hopefully that can lead to a win for the second game, because we are looking for a game 3 tricks. We love seeing those drawn out series. Love seeing these teams go back and forth at it. Maybe even
items. Farce only has one. I mean, everyone has one. When I say it's only 5 minutes in the game. It just looks so weird seeing everyone else have items and then Farce just have 2 things.
Most definitely. Now, taking a look at the items, Assault has locked in that Clock of Destiny. Gonna start seeing a little bit more damage from him.
Damn, this Fanny ain't doing shit.
More and more as the game goes on. Overall, though, only 1 death on the whole match so far. Lee taking a little bit of damage, but it's nothing to a Freterin to have to deal with a Fanny, and he's just gonna keep on coming.
Is your Fanny better than Anna's? I mean, my 2 combo special, my 2 cable special. I don't know, maybe. Hard to say.
And that's
oh, bye, Carry.
Fanny. But speaking of looking,
bye, Carry.
That's not good.
Hey, he's smart. He didn't waste his Purify. Actually, good job, Guapo. You didn't waste your Purify.
Goal lead, and this is when they can actually play well. We know they have trouble playing from behind, but when they're ahead, it's like they're a whole different team.
And I couldn't agree with you anymore, because right now they do look like a different team. They have come alive in this match, and right now Gosu.
You're getting oldie for Lami? I think Lami top is the name. Who said Ligma? Who told me Ligma? Someone told me Ligma top. I thought it was that, and since until I like heard otherwise for the casters. Oh, good ult. Oh, good stun. Oh, good engage. Oh, bad engage.
Uzi taking a bit of damage.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, he's not alive. Oh, he's alive.
Oh,
he's not alive.
Midnight's maybe once more. Lee forced to back off.
Damn, they got fucked in that trade.
Gosu putting themselves back on the map.
Absolutely, trying to turn this game around, and that's kind of what you expect from a team of this caliber, being able to have some answers and being able to play from behind. But
a team of what caliber? A team of nobodies? Using a name they don't deserve?
A little bit over 1K gold here. They are going to be able to be a little more consistent and increase the gap as far as the economy. They need to be careful on the top side, because Ghost is looking to take the tower.
Yeah, I mean, and that's exactly what they need to do. Take some objectives. Don't let the goal get too far ahead. Try to get Guapsi online here. The carry could still.
This is making me sleepy watching. Honestly, how do you think I'm feeling?
I know that Lami top had a slight gold lead there, but nobody was really behind on the side of Gosu. You know, nobody's taken a bunch of deaths. Like you mentioned, the kill count is still low, so there's still a lot of opportunity for both teams.
Absolutely. You can see the discipline from both teams. Not looking to give up any kills. Don't want to help add on to either one. They're going to look to trade this out and look to battle it out in a style of macro.
A little greedy.
Battling, a little back and forth in the jungle. But
yikers, you're gone. Why are you walking that far up as a Xavier? You're actually suicidal.
And Golem,
you're a Xavier, you should be hugging your mid turret. Oh, 3-man.
Perfect timing at that. Gonna get stopped.
It immediately gets his ult cancelled. Oh, under tower range. Oh, he's dead. He's probably dead. He's dead.
He is. Mar finding that kill
damn.
For himself.
Joy Boy should take some lessons from this guy.
Over the board.
That's right, Lami top.
This game is so boring, dude. There's been 6 kills in 9 minutes. Okay, wait, the CCK. The CC trade. Nope.
Should be able to get out of this one. Trying to actually maybe find a kill for himself.
She trying.
Gonna get knocked up, able to get away. Guapsi bringing out
Cody, what are you doing?
Wheel. Putting on some nice chip
Okay.
damage onto Lee. Lee knows he can't be as aggressive.
The
as
Fanny
he
ain't
was at the
fanning.
beginning. He
Bro,
can't
she's
just
not
walk
like
in
cabling.
jungle.
The cabler ain't
So this is a
cabling.
good time, I think, for Gosu to kind of strike back.
Where's her damage coming
Absolutely.
from?
They can definitely look to turn the tide here. First Lord is spawned in. Any team.
Fan looks cool though, not doing
in the
much.
jungle. You can see Anna on standby
Yeah.
with that purple buff. There goes the cables. Not gonna be able to find one in the bush, but now knows there's an angle over to the long side of the pit. But it's gonna go ahead and clean up that way first. So the rest of the team is gonna wait.
It's not
Looks like they're
yawning.
looking for the call.
Watching this.
There's gonna be any at all to contest for this first Lord.
Maybe gonna try to make a play here, but no, Lee's able to get the Lord uncontested.
Uzi
Gosu forces
probably
back
fucked.
off. Golem now looking for Uzi, gets the freeze.
He has
wants
no
the
ult,
fatal
so
links,
he
and
just
the
has,
rest
like,
of
no
the team is
CC.
there to clean it up. Uzi will go down, trying to dash.
Bye-bye.
Ends up going down though. One punch over by the purple buff. Midnight's getting targeted by Lee here.
These cables are fine with no synergy controlling the map. Yeah, there's just no setup anywhere. Both side laners are hard to kill. Claw's got a lot of armor. Now he has wind. Oh, finally, he kills Xavier a second time.
Finds a kill onto Assault there outside of the jungle.
He's kind of like tunnel visioning on Xavier. Probably because he's the only one who can kill solo. There's no setup on Gosu comp. There's Kaja, that's it.
Up in the top side, Anna's going to try to defend against this Lord. One punch
Oh,
bad spot
well,
between three
speaking
members,
of,
and able
there's
to
the
get
setup.
Kill. Anna now sitting at 3-0. We were worried about how well she would scale into the late game, but so far he's doing just fine. Midnight's going to hold down.
I mean, this isn't late game. This is mid game.
Lami top not able to get a whole lot out of it.
Players should just get the blow of Fanny cleaned up.
We're still going to see the fighters.
Yeah, he should just ult preemptively. He has Purify anyway. No one's gonna fuck him up right away, except for Claude. She can just burn out. It's for a guy or a girl. I keep forgetting.
A little bit of the scaling that he's adding in, but it can still play from Golem hitting up to the top side.
Whoa. 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 Bro, panic cabled.
Anna gonna go back to base and look at all of Gosu. They're like, listen, we're gonna wait here for 90 seconds. We're gonna wait here for 90 seconds, Deku. Wait for this Lord. We know what we need to do. We need to get a good position on this map. One punch walks right by. He's like, yeah, I know you're there. It's cool. It's whatever.
Definitely are looking for that pick off.
And Wapu, what the Wapu?
Change targets to lie.
All right, Lami, I'm trying to see what you're trying to do here. Okay, wait, actually, hold on with the setup for Lapu.
Rest of the team is in
Claw going in. Claw going in too deep. Claw's fucked.
From the side of Mar, but he ends
All right, it was looking good for Lami until that Claw did that play.
Gosu is answering back pretty well. But the thing is Lami finds a tap.
I thought you weren't going to cover Gosu, yeah, but then I played a ranked game and it was 50 MS, and then I immediately lost all motivation to play ranked.
You either want to go even on the trades or be able to get that +1. And right now they're doing a great job at it as we are taking a moment at the replay. A huge fatal links coming out from Golem here to go ahead and set Guapcheesy to set the stage for that fight as the ADC was.
Yeah, what was Claw doing there?
Quick. And then they were looking for a little bit of push, but a nice feather.
They really want to take his fan blue? Yeah, they're feeding.
Now on the top side, it's going to force Anna away on the...
Treating like how Todak treated Kyrie's Fanny in M4 groups.
Mellow and Midnight's Eminem, but nothing sweet about him.
Definitely not. Guapsy, Midnights, and Mellow just kind of hanging out, possibly waiting for this play right
now. Alright, that's a massive miscommunication. So, he probably assumed Melody was going to ult Fredrin. And honestly, Melody should have ulted Fredrin. But he didn't. And then Carrie preemptively ulted.
Seeing a little bit of
Carrie showed too fast. Yeah, well, it was miscommunication, I guess. Cal just could have walked out and flicked, and not even flicker. He could have walked out and ulted, but he just didn't. He was waiting until Fredrin walked into him, which is okay.
Buff is still also spawning in for Anna here. They should be able to start to look to make a play for the set potentially.
Yeah, nice fatal links does come from Uzi.
Yeah, that's troll from Golem.
Able to take out Golem.
That was really troll. Uzi has good setup right now. They're going in, and he's bursted. Oh, but Anna is really low. Okay, Assault with the outplay. She outplays the Fanny. They lose the red tree. It's all going downhill. Assault with the outplay for literally nothing. They still lose the Lord, and they lose everything.
They drop below. Gosu gonna capitalize and take a lot of material in this push.
And then Fredrin somehow fails. I don't know. Lapu thought he was invincible.
position.
Bro just got flicker ulted. Flicker fucked by a Kaja who's tank. Nice.
Guapsi though gonna keep working in on these towers.
Maybe GG here.
Before the Lord marches.
Oh, I could probably not.
Absolutely right.
There if I'm willing. Yep.
For them pretty nicely.
How the fuck you lose Lord? For real, bro, choked. With hard.
Go ahead and closing onto the bases. The inhibitor for the mid on the side of Lami top has already been taken out and forcing them into an uncomfortable position when it comes to shelling up at base.
Most definitely. Golem in a bad spot. Guapsi with the speedy light wheel. Anna here as well. Uses the cutthroat.
Dang, Golem is just not respecting their damage.
Lord still sitting up at the tier 2 in the
surprised he only has 2 deaths.
Plenty of push to come in.
I feel like I've been seeing him do this all game.
That's right, and it is kind of being stalled out right now. They could look to go ahead and group up on it. Maybe they'll look to quickly burst it, but now members are starting to move in. They have to be careful. Kaja could pop up with that.
They were kind of tickled.
Feather airstrikes. A good opportunity for Gosu to dwindle out the number. The
player, just use your ults.
Yeah, they should be able to melt down this Lord pretty quickly, right?
She's like saving it way too long.
Tried to find something, couldn't quite connect.
Brawl should be just used whenever she can, especially when diving.
Midnight finally committing onto it. Lee getting stunned up by the feathered airstrike. Brought very low, but will be able to get his health back under the base. It's a disengage, nobody falls, but the map is looking very red right now.
Indeed it is, as they're looking to end this game, looking to complete the sweep, and showing a little bit of mastery on the cables, but can they show
True.
Can they show how to go ahead and end
True.
That is going to be the question.
Factual.
Right now, let me talk about fighting to stay in this game.
So with
they in this game. They in this.
They're not completely out of it just yet.
In this.
It's only a 3k gold deficit. What do they got to do to maybe take this next Lord, to maybe defend this push and turn this game back into their hands?
That would be huge to be able to defend up against the next Lord and maybe turn it back to their own hands, but that's going to take a little bit of skill set, a little bit of know-how to get that done. And it's a lot easier said than done to be able to just replicate that in this match and actually be able to execute, right? To be able to find the victory as the turnaround, as you say.
Yeah, this game is boring as shit. I'm spacing out bad.
Not gonna be easy. I mean, in my
there's nothing going on.
So Golem maybe gets set at this point. Anna, yes, the damage is
I'm actually like dozing off, daydreaming right now.
We already know that's the target. But a lot of
I'm literally Cody emoting, staring at this screen.
Somebody, and along with Wand Punch, they need to make sure
this game ain't gaming. Yeah.
They need to watch out for Mellow. There's definitely a lot of boxes.
Okay, they got the flank play. They got the flank play.
A beautiful position.
They looking for it. They gaming.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, and it could be very bad for Lami top.
Absolutely, as long as they're getting the information, a little bit of.
If they had good enough game sense, they would figure out that they're gonna look for a flank.
They will be able to keep an eye on them and what they're trying to do. Like you can see a lot of fighting off.
So
against Anna here on the fanning down in the bot side.
Xavier is about to get his cheeks railed. Yeah, goodbye.
Oh, and there goes Assault. Mellow comes
and Claude goes in Carrie's face. And Golem is dead. And Predator's getting chunked. Did Guapo really just purify for move speed, bro? Come on, Guapo.
Guapsi and Mellow.
Come on, Guapo.
At this point, they just move back to this Lord, take it,
command,
try to clean things up before that. Guapsi getting it targeted, but Mellow's here to help out, and the speedy light wheel helps destroy them. A lot of suppression, a lot of damage. One punch trying to counter back with the stun, still up.
Bro, stalling for his life.
Immortality drops.
They don't end here. They're up in 8 and 5. Fanny's struggling to solo Lord right now. Fanny, die, Lord! Die, please die. Ah, that would have been so funny. That was so funny.
In the hands of Gosu. They're gonna look to go ahead and take advantage, potentially, of this Lord here. It's gonna be pushed down to the mid side. They have everything cracked open except that bot side inhibitor.
It's like the Avengers are assembling.
They can look to go ahead and siege.
Actually, I haven't seen Chow in like months.
And maybe have them force out and burn out some skills, and after that, it's pretty much.
I don't even know the last time I saw Uzi.
Down and sink at least some of the waves.
Most definitely. Gosu going to try to end things here. The pressure is on for Lami Top to at least secure one game.
Mello with the mask, but no engage.
Great at pushing him away. Milo is there with the ever-looming presence. Anna takes out bottom inhibitor. Lord down about 20%. Nice
alright, Bubble's tower locking. GG. Oh wait, he's not tower locking. Who's tower locking? GG, right?
Able to
Alright,
flick it back, but the
2-0.
base goes down finally, and Gosu takes it 2-0 in a best of 3. Lami Top unable to secure a win.
God, if that was boring. I wonder how boring the 30-minute match was with Wajins and A77.
Kind of figured this could be the case.
Uzi Arlott suck? Yeah, his Arlott's kind of meh. It's kind of mediocre for sure. I watched Luke play Arlott from Geek Fam, and he actually went crazy.
They're about halfway there. I'd have to say I'd much rather be in the position they're in, being pretty good at draft and just need to work on the execution, because there's a lot of teams that can execute but just don't have good drafts and just lose it out from the start. So I feel like where they're at is a lot better than most teams.
All right, now we go for TOB, and I'm gonna run to the restroom because I don't bother to listen to this.
Gosu, though, taking that 2-0 sweep is very good for them, right? Looking at the game, though, Gosu 16-9, and Lami Top had a good start in that game, right? For a second, it looked like they could have possibly taken it, but Team Gosu, they never took any huge deaths. Anna needed a little bit of time to kind of hold on there, and once she got 2 or 3 items in, she was just able to make the plays happen.
Absolutely. I mean, I understand it with the items, but Midnight's is well. Again, another one of these skipping out some usual things. So like Holy Crystal being skipped, I went straight for that Divine Glaive, like I pointed out before. There was 3 Athena shields locked in from the side of Lami Top on in this game. Even an Oracle as well coming out from 1 punch. So a decent amount of magic defense, skipping out some of that burst like the Holy to go straight in for that pin. And look at the burst here while we're talking about a Divine Judgment. Links some easy quills by the hand of Guap Easy with Speedy Light Wheels on a carry. And then a huge Fatal Links coming out from Golem to go ahead and solidify that jungle fight as Anna dipping and dashing back and forth in the jungle, but not going to cause any harm to them, as Midnight was also able to take out Claude as well. So a lot of back and forth in the mist earlier on, but of course Gosu able to overpower and use that experience in these tournaments to go ahead and edge out against Lami Top.
I think that was a moment.
I'm washed. I'll do better.
To shift, right?
How about you wash? Yeah, never mind.
Tries to use the blazing duet to come around and take
33 was terrible. So many bad players. This was A77 Mage. It was painful to watch. Yeah, I'm assuming it was. I don't know how that lasted 30 minutes. Wan Punch is an interesting name. CPO Wan Punch.
Still kind of in the hands of Gosu. This is actually game 1 here with the tank and Gosu honestly just carried through this game.
Absolutely. Like I said, just being a little dominant there and just showing why they're still
Choppa, I played around of Valorant. I installed Reyna on Fracture. We had 2 other people lock duelists, a Phoenix and a Jet, and then we proceeded to go 0-4 rounds, and then the Phoenix AFK on the 5th round, and then we surrendered. And I was the only, and 2 of our players had 0 kills by the 5th round. I had the most kills. I think I had like 4, which isn't saying much. And then the other 2 people had like 2 kills. That was the summary of my Valorant adventure. And then the game before that, it was a split map, and my Sage and Raze were calling each other the hard R's, and we lost like 9-13. So it was a pretty winnable game, but they just malded. So that was also fun.
GG's well played by
what do you
Gosu.
Want?
Definitely a wonderful match. Lami Top sitting on the backhand. They still have plenty of weeks to defend themselves.
I love seeing him close his eyes like blink. It's so cute.
I'm pretty sure Liz is going to be joined up with a special guest. Excited to see how that goes.
Come here. You gonna come here or not? I'm not gonna pick you up. Wow. Come on. I'm not picking you up, cat.
Guys, right? They're a little bit confusion, but as I was saying, hashtag G4, hashtag Gosu time, hashtag UA.
Why does UA look like a Chinese grandpa? I can't tell if he's like.
I'm doing so great. You know, honestly, super excited that we get to see NACT come in. And you know, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. So you know, and this time I get to watch from the stands too. So I'm just super excited to be here.
The thing is, his voice sounds good too.
Watching from the stands, what do you think about the tournament so far?
I don't know, man. It just bothers me.
Changes, even players like Guapo playing the silent, and you being an ex-member. What do you think of their performance so far and moving forward in this?
I got a cat on cam. Chucky cat on cam. Chucky cat on cam.
Really well.
Uncle UA.
Unfortunately, they did not get the win against Ackerman, but you know, Lami top, they were able to sweep them 2-0 with no problem. It does seem like, you know, Guapo is really adjusting to some of the picks onto the marksman. I love that we got to see the Harith, and again, another strong showing on the carry. So you know, I think, and of course Anna,
he can give a fuck ton of money on Chinese New Year, dude. He looks like a Chinese, that Chinese uncle who's just loaded. Man's got like 3 businesses running.
So beautiful, and also the fan. So I'm just super excited there.
For sure. And despite Gosu not being the overlord in the tournament scene for a while, they still hold a special place.
You ball. That's uncalled for, man. That's uncalled for.
Respect coming from Gosu members as well as the
you
community,
ball.
right? So, what do you think? What do you think is so special about the Gosu culture?
He plays badminton on Saturdays. He goes to the golf range.
Like a really warm family, and you know, even through, you know, everyone kind of has the same goals of trying to win the tournament, so we're all kind of on the same page. But on top,
dude, his whiskers are so long. When they get so long, kitty. Do I play a game or do I really wait this out?
And, you know,
do I wait this out or do I play a game of Brawl or something?
They're gonna stick together, and it's just super fun, super happy to be with each other.
I feel like I'd rather just play a game of Brawl.
Looking forward to see a new generation of Gosu. And is there anything you want to say to
hey, who cares about this?
To the fans and to everyone who...
To the fans, bro, he got that Chinese New Year money. That's what he's gonna say to the fans. Like, Gong Shi Fatsai and give me that cash. I have to snipe chicken. It's been years. Yeah, well, too late. Alpha. Kind of boring. No. Yeah. Better than Uranus. Vegeta. That's where it's at.
The southern seas are my domain.
After all I've done for you, Chapel, you've been like AWOL for a year. Tell cat to play. I can tell cat to meow. Speak. Meow. That was a complete lie, I guess. Dash minus 18% damage. Don't play it in Brawl. Yeah, it's actually ridiculous. Mine literally loses a 5th of his damage. Hi, Casey. My dog is here too. Oh, nice.
Seconds till the enemy reaches.
Wait, a little less seconds go twice.
Smash them.
Sticky grinding wild rifts? Why? Klaus is just resting his head on the desk. It's so cute.
Praise me, and you shall receive my...
Nah, man, he lives.
No one has the power to control the sea, except for me.
Give me my 4. Please. I can flicker ult. Oh, it's Brawl, so I can flicker ult in Cadito. I can ult flicker. Ow. Watch the shit chat. Sheesh. Alright, now I die. You resting your chin on the desk? How about your chin? You like that, don't you? Oh, you like the chin scratches. Please don't scratch me in the leg. Oh no, not the Harley flicker. Whoa, it like cut out to a different screen. Wait, I'm double the Cecil level. Ow. Come here, bitch. Oh, never mind. I lied. Wait, he just doesn't know about me. My savage! Whoa! No! What are you gonna do without Cat and Indo? Dude, I'll actually be so lonely in Indo. I'll probably be so active just on Discord and shit, because I'd be like, so I wouldn't talk to people. No one would, unless they spoke English. Or I'd be like really weird. To anybody I knew that speaks English, I'd probably never stop talking to them. I'd be like, please, I need some sort of communication. Bring Cat with? I can. He executed me. Yo, Chillax Savior. Oh, wait. Alright, that didn't go well. I get this guy though. T's watching an in-game stream right now? Nah, he stopped. I can see it's not there anymore. Whee! That's awkward. I'm just gonna go Winter Trunch, not Winter fucking Lightning Trunch. To get that CDR, you know? Also, are you just napping? This cutie's just napping here.
Listen to my graceful song.
Hi. Oh, 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 the play. I didn't even know I could do that. He's hoarding the waves. Give me that. I want that. What are you doing with that wave? Fine. Can I just take a break? 8 minutes? Oh yeah, I see it. 8 minutes. That's awkward. Well, I get to spend time with my cat. You've never done this for this long before. Just rest on the desk. That's too comfortable. His cute little cheeks. Little cheeks. Little cheeks. He's so cute. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped you. Put your cheek. Put it back. Put it back. There you go.
No one has the power.
That outside dirty as fuck. All right, let's not talk about how dirty it is. I spilled a lot of things in this mouse pad. No! Look at that! Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I got this movement. I don't have this movement. It's all your fault. You know that? Meow. Meow. Okay.
Enemy has been slain.
Meow. I'm gonna miss you so much when I go on my trip, you know that?
All these beautiful bodies shattered by the ocean waves. An ally has been slain.
Wait, I'm in there? Pop. Come here. No! Come back! Oh, I didn't get the damage. What are you doing? Meow? Meow? Speak. Get me out. End the game. Come on, end. Meow. What eat you, huh? 20 grams of protein? It's probably mostly fat. Alright, the casters are back in 5 minutes. What do I do for 5 minutes? What do I do for 5 whole minutes? Who is this, by the way? Is part of like a team that I know? No. Oob. Oh, they're ready to play. What do I do for 5 minutes? Play with cat again? Just like pet cat? 1v1 someone? No, I'll just play another brawl. Fuck it. It's probably not gonna start right away in game anyway. Meow! 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 I like the other one's animation better, even though this one costs more. Prime. Woo! Did your cat judge? Only sniper? No, that's boring. I need to end this quick. Meow. Speaketh, cat. Speak your truth. Understandable. Meow. Yeah. Speak. I'm vibrating my leg so you can see his head bouncing. That tail? Yeah, you can see the tail going up and down here. Bro is actually eeping.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
Why raw? Because it's like 2 minutes till the start of the match restarts. Like 2 minutes. Rocket launcher is probably the best to use. Wait like a moment. Oh, I missed the snipe. I didn't miss that one. Yeah, we ended this shit. I fucked up! It's been a while, it's been a while, it's been a while, it's been a while, it's been a while. You wanna go? Alright, no more cat. Nah, I'm washed. I'm washed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also just like didn't choose the right gun. That guy just killed himself. Whee! I hit these. I hit those. Right, we're not risking that shit. Not versus this guy. He's zooming. Ah! I killed. Oh, he actually killed me. What the hell? Bro's better. You fell off. Relax. Let me cook. I need to cook.
The sun will rise again.
I need to cook. Hey yo. Alright, honest, that guy's just too mobile. You can't blame me for that one, chat. He's too mobile. Yo, why me? Alright. That's baking at most. I'm stir frying. I'm stir frying. No, I'm pan frying. I can't be stir fried. You can't expect my Beatrix to be in top-notch form, bro. I haven't played this shit in like a year. Like I need some slack, you know? Like come on, you can credit for that one at least? That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. Yeah. I'm only gonna use rocket launcher and sniper. Whoa. Okay, let's not talk about that one. You wanna dash? You wanna dash, pussy? Do it. Do it. Alright, I kinda touched her for no reason. Alright, never mind. Maybe on the pitch. Maybe on the pitch. Maybe I am washed. Dude, the draft started! Maybe we just forget this happened. Just flicker back and forth. Would this crash my stream? Maybe. Bruh, it's burned. Surrender? Yeah, surrender. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning. I'm crashing and burning, I'm crashing and burning. Oh, I took the whole wave. That works too. No! Alright, that was too much. I admit. Okay, I'm kind of a shitter. Well, I'm dead. Let's see here. How is this going? So there's Faramis and Joy Bands, Lolita Kaja from Ackerman.
Your team destroyed destroyed a turret. The sun will rise again.
Plug this Discord server. Yeah, bro, really plug this Discord. Alright, let's go back to the game. The more important game, clearly. Man, he took that shot. Can't blame me. Shit. Alright, I might be washed. Never mind. Where the live happening? Mobile Legends North America channel, I believe. Yo, don't leave that shit to me. I gotta ult the wave when it comes. Yo! Really? Alright, where's the Has claws? Need the healing. Alright, let's go back. How's it going on here? Man. First pick glue. Interesting. That's not bad. They don't have fair miss to counter pick the glue, so it's fair. But of course they're gonna take Valentina. Oh. Take the hit in your credit score. If it goes in game and I'm still in brawl, I'm AFKing for sure. But like if I make a content video out of this, I'm skipping the draft anyway because draft takes too long. But I might do what you are proposing. All right, I think it's time that I use the SMG. Alright. Let's go back. Mars, Valentina, they got Farsa Brody. Nice. I don't think you want them. I mean, they could go Melissa. What marksman is he gonna go? Curious. Might get banned out. Probably Claude. They probably should ban Claude though. If they don't get Claude here, they should ban it for sure. Let's unmute this now.
Yeah, so not something that's really great if you're talking about looking to win. If you're looking at the numbers overall, they're just those two picks combined are.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Deku's lips are like desynced with his words, like a frame behind?
You know, there's so many matchups in this matchup that the more we get into this draft, the more I'm like getting hyped. Now we also have Zia versus Phoenix, right? Who's gonna win out? Push versus best player. People were really highlighting Push the past night. A lot of people seeing some of the skill that comes from Push, and that's actually a really.
Alright, let's wait till the game. Let's wait till I end this game.
So I think overall, however this goes, I think we're gonna have some close games here.
Oh nah, not the vengeance.
Well-rounded, and then heal themselves and save themselves from counters. They ban out the Diggy up front.
Oh! Oh no. Come here, bitch. Alright, we end this shit. We end this shit. We end this shit. We end this shit.
Off the board, it does create great opportunities with sets. And we kind of came to know and love.
We ending. We ending. We ending. We ending. We ending. Alright, we're out here.
For Kush, and Ohio Brothers will be the first ones to pick here. So if they want
okay, Diggy Karina ban. Interesting. I mean, Kush does spam a lot of Karina, which is fair then. He does play a lot of Karina.
They are waiting for that,
Kush's fanny is still open. So is actually
that would mean they're looking for
Carlos's fanny.
in that jungle,
But they don't. They're not going to go fanny because of Kufra, or maybe they don't want to because of Kufra. But I can still see them going it.
I do find it interesting though because Kufra has been locked in. I guess Hilda can still go on the XP, but do you still get the same amount of pressure from Hilda in the XP as you
Atlas good here? No.
Talking about being
I mean, you can't really get Martis, but you're giving Valentino a free Atlas ult, so probably not.
As far as your farming path early on, I don't think Hilda creates too much of a problem if you're on the side lane. Maybe for the side laner, not really the win condition at that point.
Yeah, and at this point, really kind of
Fredrin for ACK. Fredrin's still open, you're right. You might go Fred.
Did pretty good with it against.
You're probably right. Fredrin is up open.
We know that
Open and available, but I don't know if Kush is a Fredrin connoisseur.
He knows some of those clutch picks to pull out that can really kind of.
Both drafts are pretty solid so far, though.
Like the Hilda yesterday, which in my I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while, especially in an EXP lane, but plays it very well, very proactively. So now he's gonna pick up something else very proactive, the Benedetta, and it's something I like because Yureshi, he wants to be on the map. He wants to be involved in team fights, even in the early phases, and this is something that's going to give him those possibilities.
Absolutely. I mean, Benedetta is immediate pressure right from the lane. You already know what to expect. You're getting some cuts, and then straight from the rotation.
I don't really care about the draft. I want to see the gameplay.
Over the river.
Draft only goes so far.
Find some picks off of some of those mages with that Electo final blow and Petrify combination.
Yeah, no.
Benedetta is kind of known for the signature, the bread and butter, if you will, to go ahead and get them done in those team fights. But
Valier.
Tricks.
You know, listen, I'm not completely against the Valier pick. Echo won a game off of Blacklist in Season 10 with that. I've seen it pop up here and there. It is definitely not a meta pick, but against a dive composition.
The fuck? Stream? Hello?
For your Farza,
okay.
For everyone else on the team. So if it's played correctly, it could be the game-changing pick here.
It definitely could. That's the thing about pocket picks. I mean, they can go.
What happened? I had no idea. Call looks so nice here, dude. I'm surprised.
Extremely bad, but
like Ackerman should have banned Claude. Not banning Claude was kind of a silly thing to do.
Even with this composition, like you said,
it really was a silly thing to do.
I would expect someone to pull out Valier out against me because there are still some options there that can maybe
the Valier, Totenax Valier,
being one of them with that eye for an eye, and even with the Electric Final Blow, you have it
very interesting. I'm not sure how that'll go. They don't have like a Hayabusa, but they do have a Claude.
With Benedetta, I feel like you're kind of just.
What's your prediction? I mean, most likely TOB is gonna win.
It's a whole thing.
Most likely, but who knows? Cheesy shit can happen.
Knockback has already been used. I feel like that's a GG in the chat for him. But enough of that. We are heading into the first match for the
so that could be aggressive level 1 to try and fuck with like their jungle.
The Ohio Brothers Trex.
Now you know it's been a long day, but we have not waited in vain. Ohio Brothers up against Ackerman, and I'm definitely excited for it. Now, once again, we have this Martis on the field. We saw Alex completely pop off with it.
Why is his name Twinks?
In my eyes, that seems to be the only option for it. If you don't get some early game
don't have level 1 pressure at all.
Stack up some of those kills, it can fall off pretty quickly. Kush
that connected.
With the Fredrin, I think both of us have
that connected too.
He's the better jungler pretty much over everybody right now.
Oh, Galaxy fucked up his combo. If he landed that combo, it would have forced Hoon to flicker, probably.
To be the most consistent jungler, and we're not even really talking about the flexibility that comes from it as well. Obviously, I think everyone feels it's a little more ideal in the jungle, but still not limiting into where.
It's getting camps invaded already.
So, a nice pickup for the side of Ackerman.
Tonak might have to flicker.
Engage from Shark.
Man, he's dead. Tonak being half HP and being that aggressive, what is he doing?
One of the weaknesses of the Valier, right? It's very.
He's actually selling it. Why is he so aggressive? Camera? Oh, you're right, camera.
Careful. And with that, Toinks is starting off at a very bad start.
Bad start and losing that.
Yeah, very bad start.
Well, already low mobility.
I mean,
now
one kill. It's not the end of the world, but still not a good start giving it to the mage.
Which means that some pretty
who's gonna get clocked even earlier.
The members of Ohio Brothers, if they're able
why
to
is he like encourage?
Or maybe mid rotation and such.
I don't even know how good it is.
Having a little bit of trouble rotating.
Oh, Rashi just killed himself. Oh wait, he gets out of that? Holy. It's actually insane he gets out of that. But he doesn't have file for Turtle.
Turtle is up as
I have this Valier though.
coming in. This is going to be a little bit of a duke over this one. 3 members, almost 4 members of Ackerman involved in this.
Rashi isn't even there though. So like,
his best player and Kush start the jock. Shark.
They should have the prio. Rashi's not even close.
That level 4. Nicolette dropping the feathered airstrike to try to do something. Best player bobbing and weaving in, is losing the distance. Kush trying to keep them away so he can secure this turtle. Hoon and Urashi now wanting to get involved into this fight. Urashi dives in.
Kush actually really early.
Best player
Donut's probably dead.
Turtle. Not able to take it for Kush. Hoon finds Toinks once again. That is looking rough.
That was so messed up. I don't know why Glue went for Valentina so hard. He's not going to kill Valentina on his own. He should have just played with his team and tried to like zone them off and shit.
A quick little lead for them. They are up under 1K.
Galaxy's a little silly. Micro gap? Yeah.
And add up for something a little bit bigger.
Oh, it's kind of micro gap right there.
I would not be afraid if they do.
I don't know what the fuck Tonak's doing to the Valir though. I've never seen him do good on it, but he still likes playing it. Is Valir's food? Yeah, he's kind of a meal.
They're trying to go ahead and battle up against Ohio Brothers, but this is going to be an extremely uphill battle. We talked about it earlier. Anyone going up against Ohio Brothers has their work cut out for them. We saw them completely sweep and tear apart the members of BTK, and now they're looking to maybe
item game. He's already at clock.
Yeah, I mean, Hoon already has the Clock of Destiny, and right, he's a full 700 gold ahead of Toinks, and that clutch pick that you pick up is starting to be a bit.
He double dashed. He could have won on there.
Here, Ackerman. I mean, not really falling behind like you said, but 1,000 gold in a game like this could be important. Best player's already shown. He's doing great at finding objectives. Huh? Turtle. Ackerman seems a bit more split up here. Not as much having a go plan when it comes to this early
game. Apple, you made a mistake.
Damage. Nice taunt comes in, but the feathered
Apple canceled her fucking ult. She canceled her burn. What a choke.
Take him out. Show who the real Farza is here today. Best player gonna back off, but they're finding
what a choke.
Where they need them.
Actual choke. Internet gap
right now, and that's what's kind of bringing up that
what
lead.
A choke.
Like you said, it was that
that's all I can say.
At 1K and now up 2.
Looking like a GG.
Collapsed by the Ohio Brothers.
Off the bat.
Literally, Shark, Hoon, and a basic there. Collapsing on him in that gold lane ahead of the turtle as well, but another engage.
Oh, that is bad. Nicolette not going to be able to get out of this one. Shark finds the pick. Taunts are coming out. The Ohio Brothers online. This should be a free turtle for them. And we went from 1K to 2K to now to almost 3K. Money is doubling up on the side of the Ohio Brothers.
Absolutely, and now up 5-0, up 3K gold, and working on that turtle. This is going to be the second neutral, but
maybe a good set.
I'm going to slide in and steal
that. The Galaxy whiffs the pole. I think Shark is still dead though.
Does that. You walk up with the hand in pocket, and now you're finding Shark.
Basic's low, they can't do much. But should be a little bit more aggressive. He chooses not to be.
Got a gold lead, but we're still
okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you got to see that dog in them. Can't let them just walk away with the match just anywhere they want. So you got to make them work for it at this level of the
Galaxy
game.
just whiffs his second skill so much on glue. It's really weird. I'm not sure if it's a connection issue or if he's just not used to glue.
Top side tower. Underneath the 5.5 minute mark, it's going to be huge for them to open up some space and give Z an opportunity.
Z has more gold than Basic, not by much though. Basic's going to clear this way, probably have more gold. Ooh, okay, pretty low on Rashi.
We're starting to hit his power.
Rashi doesn't have any magic defense. He's kind of like egoing it a bit.
Get the blade of spare, and he can be even more involved in this. Nice feathered airstrike. Hoon does get stunned though by Toinks, so Toinks finally finding some value as we get into the 6 minute
Stop
mark.
yawning, make me yawn too. I'm sorry, bro. That last series really made me tired.
Is hanging on.
This one's a bit more interesting.
Absolutely hanging on, and maybe by a thread so far right now earlier on. They have to be careful. Again, this is a team full of
Kush has to be a little careful.
If anyone can be able to capitalize on mistakes,
Valentina with the far still kind of fucking hurts, you know.
It's the Ohio Brothers, and you don't want to give them anything to work with as far as that gold lead or capitalizing on.
Does he know if that hit them or not? I don't think so.
That is going to be kind of what Ackerman needs to be wary of. And maybe try to create some space to be able to make some plays.
I think Valir Burn should give vision. It would be a good change.
They're going to have to work a little bit smarter and not harder.
Yeah, I think a major problem that's going to be for Ackerman right now is that
they made Totenak change his name. They made him do it.
one.
Why'd they
So
make him do
we
it?
can all pretty easily
Well,
guess
I was
Hoon's
say TOB
feathered
banned
airstrike
Fairness first
is
3.
gonna hit harder. So they're gonna have to be careful for Hoon. They need to know when that IMU is activated and when Nicolette has given over that ultimate. Because when that happens, Hoon is a huge threat in these team fights. Kush hanging out in the bush. Turtle has given him away. Best player.
Did that not reveal his
ready
position?
to jump
No,
into
they know
this
where he is.
fray. Gotta watch for Shark, and we gotta watch for Basic hiding out in this tri-bush.
He's probably
Ready
not
to
going to
make the
contest
play.
Health Turtle.
Also
They're going to
has
keep
Kush
farming. He's
back.
going to
They
keep
made Tatman
farming.
change his name. LMAOOOO.
No big tank set up from the side of Ackerman because they just don't have one. Points taking the wrong position. Kush,
Ooh,
though,
retry
able to
gap.
find the turtle.
Retry gap.
Out-venturing best player, doing a good
Okay.
job at that. Galaxy with split flip, forced to back away.
Bit of a retry
The
gap
Ohio
going
brothers
on.
losing out on another
Yeah, he lost the
objective.
first one. Now they're
Come
even.
back to a standstill.
They're actually even gold now, but Zia might look like he's going to get collapsed on.
Rotation down to the bot side. Zia needs to be careful here.
Yeah, I mean, they want him. Zia's done a good job so far. He won up in the top lane. He's only taken one death. The Toinks goes down. Urashi comes in.
They should have
with
backed
the
off. That was really
Electro
obvious.
final
They had
blow,
no
and Zia's the
vision.
next to fall. A nice play from the Ohio brothers. They are working in a unison
Kush
right
got
now,
2? He
finding
got the first
plays
turtle? I
across
thought they
the
lost
map.
it.
I mean, that is dirty.
That was
business, man.
really
They
obvious. I'm
tore
surprised they
those
didn't
two
react
apart.
to
Like,
that.
they didn't
They
even
literally, like,
exist
Glue
down
was
there on the
pushing
bot
top.
side.
No one is
Just a
contesting.
couple more
Only Martis
obstacles
mid.
on the way, other than securing that tier 3 tower.
That was so obvious.
7-1 right now. I'm surprised Ackerman has been able to keep up.
They're
with
actually
the
even goal before that, so now
okay.
they're at a bit of a deficit, but no real difference. Putting up a better fight than BTK did.
This game. The problem is they're a little too split up, and Ohio brothers are running as a unit. It's almost always 3 or 4 of them on the map looking for the next target.
That's right. And I mean, right now, you're talking about plays on the map. Shark.
Ooh, good stun.
Toinks able to get the stun on. A best player decimation does come in though. Feathered airstrike from Nicolette.
Best player's probably
Basic
dead.
comes in with the blazing duet, looking for something. Does find it. Nicolette falls. Next
Damn, that's a bit
is
of
gonna be
a
best
mess.
player. So overall,
'Cause,
2-for-2 trade. Ackerman still
Kush tried
staying in the
helping.
game.
Apple.
They are staying in the game for now.
But they got
Again,
trades
like you said,
regardless.
could be
They don't get
pulled
mid tower
off
though.
by the Ohio brothers at any
It's a
point.
trade.
They are still creating a lot of pressure on that mid, helping over.
Tonak is so squishy, bro. I don't understand the Valir pick at all.
Now
That shit was weird.
Might have to end up choosing later on. They're not gonna be able to deal with the complete split push.
Fucking
from the
Tonak?
especially,
For real.
When
Bro, Tonak is half their
deaths.
deaths.
Stronger. There's just no way they're gonna be able to take them down solo. So they need to try to minimize the damage being done on the map right now instead of working behind because of it later on.
Taking a look at the replay, Nicolette almost.
Oh, actually, she got chunked by those last few auto stand. That was close.
And does go down, but
Apple
best
almost got
player,
out.
I don't think he's understanding. Zias does still pack a punch. You've got the Blade of Sparin. Pretty sure he's working on the Hunter Strike next. So there's a little bit of damage. Even though he's taken 2 deaths, he's found 3 kills, and he's still a major competitor in this game. Kush gonna start working on this Lord as the rest of the team
Kush is doing pretty
tries
good,
to
though.
help out best player. Hoon does use the IMU Feathered Airstrike to try to zone them away, but it is still the job for the Lord.
Apple
Galaxy
and a
on
bit
the
of a
bot side,
rut.
trying to
She's probably
macro
dead.
up, maybe get some towers just in case they lose something, but Kush is gonna move
Apple's
on.
dead for sure.
Best Basic able to use the Blazing Duet, clear up some waves, and they take the mid tower. So right
Yo,
now, the Ohio
Tonak.
brothers playing very
The
well.
fuck is going
Urashi
on
finds
there?
Nicolette. Toinks goes down to Hoon. This is looking rough for the side of Ackerman. Galaxy and Kush all up against the rest. You're actually now involved in this, trying to get something onto Kush. Will get taunted.
Galaxy's
with the
fucking
split
dead.
taking a lot of damage from Basic. Will go down.
Dude, Tonak and Apple are getting
3-for-0
fucked.
trade. Ohio brothers taking control.
Tonak, I don't know why he picked the Valir, but Apple
They're gonna make their way
kind of made a really stupid play going down with her bird.
Setting up nice and early.
Apple kind of killed herself when she birded. Bird. So I think he's a tank. I mean, they already have 2 tanks, but yeah, he's frontlining like he thinks he's a tank. He's just dying to Hoon over and over. Maybe he'll go like Athena shield.
Knocked out from this Lord, as long as they don't just completely whiff here, right? As
He
long as
actually
they
has 3
don't
kills.
Completely.
He
mess
has
up
their
what they
only
can
3
usually
kills.
take. They should be able to survive at least till the next one.
The draft was going to not ban Claude picking Valir. Yeah, ban Claude would have done so much for them.
Are having the waves.
I'm really shocked they didn't ban Claude.
That mid, legit thing that I kind of pointed out before. So that's gonna be what we're kind of looking for. See if they can maybe tighten it up. Tonix is 0-5 on the pocket pick, right on the Valir, and we talked about it could go right or it could go wrong, and it's not living up.
On Farsu at Puri? Yeah, well, she killed herself once in the early game when she birded by accident, or she canceled her bird by accident. Valir is basically dead weight though, for sure.
They need everyone on board, on fire, if they're gonna look to bring this comeback up against the Ohio brothers.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy, and Sharks cocking up, ready to
They
go.
canceled
Will
the
get
jump.
stopped. No show to play right there. Galaxy also trying to defend something, but that tower is a goner. Lord still marching
Galaxy
down the
just
bot
throws
side.
out his skills with glue like they're
Rough
nothing.
push
It's
trying
kind
to
of
get the
funny to
combo, and
watch.
The best player of the Lord is finally connected. Yureshi coming into the back line, not able to find Toinks. He's a hard target to find right now with the tower in front of him. Lord does go down, but the inhibitor falls along with him.
They're down 5K now.
Defend, but
They're only down. They were even gold earlier.
material, and the Ohio brothers are going to start eating up at the jungle now.
Absolutely, and I mean that's what you want to do.
Toe
when you have
player
this much
what?
control on the map. You want to start abusing
Oh, fuck.
it, right? Start taking stakes.
Player 2 easy kill? Yeah,
That
he's
what
kind of a rat.
once was Ackerman's and now has become yours as the Ohio brothers. Now you can increase.
Apple should stop walking up so far too and giving Hoon free ults. Free Farce ults, because he's the only one, or Apple's ult's the only one that's good.
I mean, let's take
Stop yawning. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
6-0-4. I mean, the man is a monster right now, doing an insane amount of damage. Galaxy trying to lock onto him, but he outmaneuvers them every single time. Nobody can get their hands on Hoon right now. He is definitely just dominating here. Looks like Kush is going to try to come in, but the damage from Basic is just a little bit too much. Got to be careful of that DHS build. He's going to melt down all the tanky heroes that he have.
Oh my god, what is that? That's so loud.
Absolutely, with that Divine Glaive, he's already sitting 6-0.
Someone sent me a meme.
To that kill count now. He's after picking up that pin item.
I am glorying. Hello. Hoon hurts? Yeah, Hoon hurts like a bitch.
Now going into Divine, looking to counteract any
That woke me up.
look to pull up right now.
I mean, he's literally sitting at 8,371 gold. He's toppling.
What's the goalie looking like? 4K, 5K, 6K?
10K, almost maxed.
Yeah,
out.
around 6K. 6K gold lead.
Roar, he's got the DHS, he's got Golden Staff, he's got the whole
They don't have
kit,
a lot of
don't
damage.
know how Ackerman's gonna deal with that.
Is
They
the
don't have
thing.
any big set play potential.
They need
since
Brody,
they
like,
took the Valier
more
realm.
gold.
They don't have anything.
Farsley can hurt later,
really
but
churn the tide
Valentina with
of
Farce ult's
battle.
obviously
They
gonna do more
just
damage.
have to outlast them and outplay them. It's not gonna be easy. Now,
What the
that's
fuck
gonna
is
be
he
a
thinking?
big whip for Galaxy, walking right in
Interesting
the midst of
play.
all four members, and this is going to help
From
the Lord go
Galaxy.
over the side of the Ohio brothers.
Actually, and that's kind of what I'm on the same page as you.
They can't even burst a tank in their
Pick up
face.
this Lord. Ohio is doing a great job of zoning. You've seen Yureshi playing that lane, but now here he comes for the backside.
Yeah, Yureshi
It's probably fine.
Here.
Oh, Reshi with the suicide.
Bad play
Coach
by
needs to
him,
get
but
out
it
before he
does
dies to
buy time to make
Kufra.
sure there's no steals on
Alright,
that
smart.
ward. Best player able to secure it.
He's Galaxy in special
Absolutely. A
needs
great
class.
sacrificial play. You're talking about what they gain.
I don't know, might.
Yureshi giving up his life for that Lord to go ahead and spawn in, and a lot of pressure onto that top inhibitor, almost falling to the waves that he's been making so far in this game.
Most definitely. At this point, the Ohio brothers just got to play it safe, right? They don't need to overbite anything. They don't need to do anything crazy. They've got a nice 6.5K gold lead. Lord marching down. Just eat up the jungle and wait for Ackerman to come to you.
Wood is really fed? Yeah.
Now, taking a look, the Ohio brothers are going to kind of take this slow, right? Lord coming down the bot side. I think the only opportunity here for the side of Ackerman is use Zia to try to melt down this Lord. And you might have to lose a couple inhibitors here. You can't get too crazy because Basic, best player of the rest of the team, they're ready to dive in.
7K gold lead. Seems pretty safe so far. They're kind of waiting for Shark to engage. It's really hard for them to
Best
engage.
player though, Hoon finally diving in. Lord getting pushed against the wall, trying to keep it away from the base as long as possible. Galaxy
forcing Shark to flicker out. He's probably dead in the process because he flickered out.
A little bit more time. Yureshi dives in.
We're actually kind of going in preemptively. Oh, Hoon.
Airstrike trying to keep them at bay. The Ohio brothers in a little bit of
Zia.
trouble, but they
Zia
do
seems a little
find Zia
lost.
Basic with a beautiful
But they should be
blazing
fine.
duet. All inhibitors
I don't think it's over.
down. Galaxy just getting back to base to try to defend, but the Ohio brothers want to try to end this here. No fear, ready to move near onto this win.
Unless-
Can they do it here?
Yeesh.
Galaxy
It's probably
does go
GG.
down. Kush may be the next base.
GG.
Picking up that kill, and the base goes down. Ackerman
Does he have
lose
special
game one.
needs? Yeah,
The
he was
Ohio
kind of
brothers
out and
move on to
about. A
victory.
little too far.
What an incredible game from them, able to go ahead and deal right with the side of Ackerman there, kind of had their way with them. Ackerman, no weak team by any means, but Ohio, so strong, man. Just looking at the numbers, looking at the players, it's an incredible task anytime you try to face them.
Yeah, the Ohio brothers, I mean,
It was really weird how they didn't ban Glow on second phase. I thought that was so obvious.
Tried to do something, but it just didn't work. I mean,
They were so worried Valentino they picked Valier. I don't know.
And then also,
I feel like a support would have been better than Valier. Valier is literally so useless.
It was possibly an answer, but in the end, I think they sacrificed a lot of opportunities. If it doesn't,
Galaxy kind of like whiffed at the start too with his second skills like twice. And he's also just not focusing the right people with glue.
I couldn't agree more. You know, it's a pocket pick, like we said. It can go right or it can go wrong, and unfortunately, in this case, for the side of Ackerman,
and I think Zia just forgot about his window nature, or he already used it.
Much, or lead too much for them, I should say. But speaking of things leading to interesting build coming out from best player here, he actually, or not best player, but he rushed not going for any anti that you typically would see from your XP. Kind of just going for the 100 strike and the bullets for his own sustain and damage, and just straight into the tank.
Kind of 2-0 again, boring.
As well, kind of ignoring
we'll see.
Else there. Just
most likely, yeah.
He did play the side lane a lot.
It is what it is.
I guess maybe optimizing.
Dude, just sitting here all day and watching this makes me tired.
For that task. Is kind of maybe what he was.
Wait, the stream's only been going on? Wait, how long has the stream been going on for?
A note there that Dom that's typically slided was not present.
3 hours only? Holy shit, it feels like 6.
These are some of the final moments, and I mean,
these games feel so slow. To 4 hours, dude, it's only been 3. Only 3 hours, like holy. Feels like 4. It feels like I've been streaming for 6.
Honestly, in sync in all of these attacks from the beginning of the game.
These games just go by so slow.
They knew the assignment, they knew the plan, and they executed it perfectly. Getting some of those early game kills on Roulette, solving that issue, getting some early game kills onto Zia, solving that issue, and then also dealing with Toinks as well. So I mean, from the beginning to the end, it seemed like they had all the answers, and there was no way for Ackerman to keep up.
And they didn't. They definitely got left behind in that match. But that's just the first match of the last series. We still got another game to go, and potentially a third one if Ackerman can rise to the occasion up against the Ohio Brothers and be the first team throughout this season to go ahead and etch out a win.
Yeah, I mean, if Ohio Brothers sweep this, they're looking.
Feels like 1 hour for me. Need more? How are you watching this from the start, bro?
Not against measly teams. First they take out BTK, and now they're coming for Ackerman. They're really trying to start a dynasty here. They're really trying to do something big, and I mean, they're doing it so far. Up 1-0.
Time went forward last night. Oh yeah, daylight savings happened yesterday. I forgot. Last night daylight savings happens where every time, all time goes forward.
I mean, if they go ahead and sweep out BTK. Like
I didn't think about that.
Sweep out Ackerman. They're gonna have an impressive resume as we look forward to week 2. If they go ahead and get that done 4-0 off of last night's performance, and tonight's performance would be absolutely insane up against these two teams. Because like you said, not nobodies. This is BTK and Ackerman, consistently top teams in North America. BTK, the name itself, carrying some M3 talent.
We are robbed 1 hour of our time.
The M4 talent.
Yeah, definitely some monsters on all sides of the board, but right now the Ohio Brothers are rising to the
US M1, yeah, they're a fucking embarrassment.
Make something play. I think they don't try to play pocket picks here. I think they don't try to get crazy.
Wait, was that M2? Yeah, it was M2, not M1.
Stick to the meta. I think they had a good draft until the Valier pick. They had the Frederin, they had some answers, and then in the laning phase, they need to know how aggressive Shark is, right? Shark is going to try to make setups, and the rest of the team is always going to be there. Nicolette got cut off 2-3 times in the first 5 minutes. Toinks got caught off 2-3 times. They can't be split up. They need to be ready. And that's why you need a solid roam to go up against Shark, because if not, Shark's going to be in your face the whole laning phase. He's going to have vision on you. He's going to be keeping tabs. And if you don't keep tabs on Shark or keep him at bay, they're going to take something from you.
And that's right. I mean, you're facing up against a roamer like Shark. If you give him an inch, he's going to take the extra mile. You know what I mean? He's just that type of player. The caliber that he is at, if you're not playing properly against him, he's going to know this and fully utilize it to his advantage to go ahead and pop off just the way he did in that last game. So maybe a little more awareness and knowledge and insight on what Shark's doing and where Shark is.
I saw something really funny.
Like you just stated. To go ahead and make this second game a little more even in between Ackerman and the Ohio Brothers.
Yeah, so
bro, I don't care about all these words and fancy things you're saying.
Ban out the fanny here. Now, the Ohio Brothers open. They pick up the Wan for Basic here. He had a great game on it last night. Basic has honestly really kind of been showing up.
Interesting.
The past 2 nights, playing pretty well. And this
Move
is our
camera.
first time seeing this tonight.
Keep forgetting.
We see it once last night. It's been a hot ban for a lot of teams.
I was gonna say it's my first time seeing it in a while because it is typically banned, and giving that up to basic right now just seems a little crazy. Maybe this is where we can see them maybe build around this. Now that you already have that first pick, you have that 1-1. You know where your one of your backline damages and where probably the bulk of your carry is coming from for the late game. Now, what do you do to put pieces around it that boost it up while also dealing with what the enemies want to do, which is going to be Ackerman here.
Lolita's second pick. They're not gonna take as a fairness ban, so they're not gonna take it. They're gonna take Fredrin. Interesting. Interesting. If you haven't already, guys, like the stream, subscribe as well, all that good stuff. That ding just reminded me to tell you.
Don't do anything crazy. Just work
so
through it.
thank
This is what
you.
Ackerman's doing. If they can stick to this, they definitely stand a chance. The 1-1 is always, though, a crippling factor, right? Sometimes you could be losing, and the 1-1 can just turn a game around.
Who made Deku a coach? Why are you asking me as if I had a decision in that?
So Ohio Brothers.
Or I had an input in that decision. Oh, I need to stretch, bro. I like. Why do I feel so tired just watching this for 3 hours when I stream for 6? I feel like I stream for 6 hours.
Only a martial like 1-1 can really do that. So definitely something to look out for.
Holy, just get to the game.
To come in, Alita and Fredrin. It's gonna be a very tough counter part matchup, and the Lunux. That's a tough one. You know, getting hit by that.
Well, you guys not go to Worlds. You guys didn't go to Worlds and M1 and.
Like that first pick.
Yeah, just M1 or M2. M2. US didn't go to Worlds and. Wait, what am I saying?
I will say that this is
no,
something that I think,
US was there for M1. They weren't there for M2.
Nicolette plays a pretty aggressive.
US was there for M1.
In the early phases and paired up.
Gosu lost. They weren't there for M2 because of COVID. Then M3 they went.
So you have some nice aggression coming in. You can kind of answer back to Shark finally, especially
Lunox. Probably Lunox Gold.
But its laning phase, its first 3 or 4 levels, isn't really all that. He doesn't have that much pressure. He can get vision, he can escape, but he's not going to pick you off until level 4.
Nah, absolutely not. You know, the 4 is going to bring out the Divine Judgment, but brings out Kaja's
they banned Fanny. They left Fanny open last game, and this game they decided to ban it?
Definitely doesn't offer too much free level.
Why?
4. You need that online.
Why they ban Martis?
Be a part.
Oh, it's because Martis can invade the Fanny. Maybe that's why.
Going on with them. So, absolutely need to try to maybe wait around for the 4. Maybe try to avoid forcing anything too early. I mean, there's a Fredrin there. Little leader, you don't want to get caught out in any CC there. Kind of want to play it fast and play it kind of safe, and don't try to force maybe that early skirmish for like those early neutrals like the turtle.
Most definitely. Now Ackerman coming into these next bans. Same thing with the
Brody. It's probably Lunox Gold. I don't think it's gonna make Brody.
Now from the side of Ackerman, Ohio
Lunox mid be interesting though.
Melissa, they're gonna try to give Basic the best game.
At least act like it's interesting. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Range with that, right? Possibly giving Basic a slightly rough early.
Elo hell.
As long as they can keep someone.
Glue and Ling. I don't know about the Ling ban.
Or has to get close to 1-1. I think you have a huge advantage in that lane.
Absolutely. A nice little lane to be able to play off with when you have 1-1. I mean, it's going to be a nice one either way. Even if laning doesn't go too great, regardless, that's a 1-1, right? And we talked about the ability to kind of turn.
You all cry so much. Draft is boring. Yeah, this draft is boring as hell. Especially with this format.
The one opportunity,
like,
one window that's
hard to be entertained here. You know.
Those marks. You get up in that air with a crossbow tank, you can fix every mistake that your team made earlier on, and maybe
best player Haya, you might pick it.
And now the final ban going to be the Brody. So this puts Ackerman in a bit of a situation, right? What do we pick in our gold lane? I don't think the Lunox is going to swap over. I think that's staying with Nicolette. I mean, there are possibilities for it. It wouldn't do horrible in the gold lane.
Oh, they're going to have EXP Fred jungle. It's pretty smart, actually.
Fredrin's actually going to
go kind of like a land counter
to deal with Yureshi here. Now the Ohio brothers, I think maybe they lock in the XP lane. Maybe we see a possible Hilda again? Something for Yureshi like what we saw yesterday?
I mean, that would be interesting to be able to see that. Yeah. Lapu.
Can we get a Nicolette face reveal? That's not my control, man.
It'd be interesting to see what they're going to go ahead and lock in.
Not in my control.
They are. They're making me think.
You gotta like that, right? You gotta like that. I think it's definitely Lapu. I mean, Glue's not open anymore. possible Benedetta once again.
Are these
They
casters?
played well on it last time, but no, they catch us all off guard.
They
Actually
weren't.
brings in the Terizla, which actually
Terizla's pretty strong early. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good counter to the EXP Fredrin. It's actually really strong versus EXP Fredrin. It's kind of a hard stompable lane. And it kind of like can fuck Karina.
So finding some answers back. I don't know how it's gonna play against the Fredrin. Zia gonna be the final pick here, locking in the Beatrix.
Does it call it out on his profile? I'm pretty sure the girl on his profile is like
I think this is gonna be some pretty
sister,
matchups
or some, or it's like a an idol. I don't know. That pick has been there for years, actually years.
Both of them have been.
I don't know. I actually don't know who that is. I think I've asked him before about it. Whether it's like an ex-girlfriend, his sister, a relative, who knows?
Like kind of has the upper hand right now with the draft.
I think honestly I feel like it's pretty evenly divided. I think the side of Ackerman here, if they can have a nice early
You saw
lane
boots on
phase,
Teriz?
they could do really well here, right? The side of the Ohio brothers.
I know he played it. I didn't watch though.
Best player's their main early game hero here. If he can pop off and get some kills, I mean, we know how
Talking for the sake of
we
talking.
know how well that can go. Horse comes out, you're just
It is what it is.
Right? Leomord can definitely be a very scalable, snowbally hero. But then they also have some late game insurance with basic on this Wan. So it's really going to come down to how they execute this. Because I think if either of them kind of pops off early on, it's just going to be a snowball.
Absolutely, and I mean we're heading into this match. It's going to be game 2 for the final series of tonight. Can Ackerman bounce back? They're down 0-1. Ohio Brothers looking to complete another sweep and add Ackerman to the list of just destroyed teams for this weekend.
I mean, we can't call it just it's not a sweep until it actually happens. Ackerman want to hang out here. They want to play. They're not out just yet. But the Ohio Brothers are going to be aggressive as ever. Shark already coming with Hoon to steal away camps. That's not even the jungler, guys. Hoon taking a bit of damage, though. Going to probably have to go back to base here. Kush going to try to come in and fight for this Lethal Wander. Not quite able to get it, though. Maybe you want to lock in onto Shark here. Does get stunned up by Toinks. Shark being as elusive as ever.
I don't know why Galaxy's trying to stop Reshi from... Oh, wait, no. Reshi's trying to stop Galaxy from cutting. Interesting.
What an interesting conversation that they really are making work. Is Shark trying to go ahead and give up some vision, a little bit of poke up on the top side, having his way with the recall spams. But your draft is just really so interesting.
Don't let him poke you. You're staying free XP. You're not by much, but still some.
Capability as well. I feel like they have the flexibility to kind of take
Bit of a top fight going on here. Oh, it's the flicker too.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from the Leomord, being heavily aggressive with Shark and Hoon behind him, ready.
They won't have ult for Turtle though.
Already. Haven't
Probably tied that to the feet. Yeah, he doesn't have ult for Terizla is pretty strong. So
also at a bit of a standstill.
Hard to say how this turtle fight's gonna go. Or Kush kind of needs to get out though. He's a bit deep. Because Reshi might just go on him right here. Oh, Reshi doesn't have 4. Never mind.
Galaxy being worked out by you.
Good for them to back off though.
A little bit of a cold world.
Oh, 4 is definitely in TOB's favor. Ooh, Galaxy's being really smart here, denying to Hoon the level 4.
Galaxy, speaking of looking for something, trying to move on to Hoon here.
Good flicker.
Appraisal's Wrath comes out. He blows it though, not able to land it. Ulti gone. Gonna get the taunt on Yureshi. In comes Toinks. He does have the Numen on blast. Gonna try to land something, but all it does is give Galaxy space to run away.
It's actually a really good fight.
Now entering the
on
fray.
the side
Numen on blast
of
comes down to land
Ackerman
on him
until that
himself.
happened with Totenak.
I am you, and Tonks goes down.
Yeah.
This player should have free roam over this turtle now.
Bit of a feeder.
Forced to back off.
That's right, and best player in company starting this out just right. He does have a kill. He has found a turtle. And they definitely are bringing out some of that energy up against Kush here, making him feel it that he is behind and that maybe the retribution isn't on par with him.
I mean, it's already down to a good start for the side of the Ohio brothers. Hoon showing dominance with this Valentina. It might have been a cursed pick for some other teams tonight, but so far he is making the plays happen. And I think that's just something that comes with being such a
so scared.
Player. Hoon has played several roles throughout his career, and when he has this Valentina, he knows how to use that. He knows how to use that Numen on blast. He knows how to use any skill you give him, and he's going to make it count. But they know that, so they find Hoon taking the first death here in this game.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a nice momentum shift. Speaking of shift,
he's going Goner. Yeah, he gets shredded.
Rough for Kush. Best player going to start snowballing here, sitting at 2-0-0. Galaxy could be the next target as Yureshi holds him away.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to
Tell
do
it
what
I
they
can
to go ahead and
sleep.
keep them back. The forces that be here, they're looking to try to even this up a little bit. Urashi trying to go ahead and get them up out of here.
But now you can't flicker engage.
Fight back here, which is
pretty
what you
huge.
want to see. It's potentially ambush in the mid lane is being set up.
Most definitely, Shark and Hoon just hanging out. They're chilling in the bushes right now. There's not too many worries on the side of Team First
Zia has
Blood.
to
They've taken
chill
about
here.
1,000 gold lead.
It's pretty obvious they're
Turtle's
up
not gonna
there.
be up for another 30 seconds. Zia needs to play it safe here, right? He's
probably wants to set up for a dive.
That can possibly scale into the late game. Same thing with Nicolette. So the fact that neither of them have any deaths on them is very good at this point.
Why
in
are
the
you
game.
shielding that early, Toadneck? Are you stupid?
Basic hanging out. The rest of the team.
What the hell was that?
They know they're not going to.
Bro, that's his shield for the ult. What's a shielding like that so early?
Nicolette already ready for it.
Absolutely, and they're trying to run away with this one, trying to play the game just right. You can see Ohio grouping up, looking to set up for this turtle nice and early, looking to deny the vision that the side of Ackerman is going to look to try to capitalize and play with.
Definitely, and Hoon with the Newman on blast gonna find Toinks here, and he's gonna come in, do a lot of damage. Penalty zone locks on.
All ending on Toadneck. Toadneck's not dead, actually.
Whoa!
FwydChickn got it.
Take the turtle though, so nice play by him. Best player goes
What a
down.
choke.
Finally making something happen here.
And Urashi's dead because he has no flicker.
Picked off, stunned,
Okay,
locked
wait, they have a
down, double kill for
chance.
Nicolette, and that's
Exciting.
into the right hands right there.
No more
She
yawns.
needs to scale, so a nice play
It's an
from
interesting
Ackerman
game.
fighting back.
They're fighting back.
That's right. This is what we were kind of needing.
What a choke, Retry.
Right
Maybe he
now,
was zoned off.
Finalize a bit of
Guys, FwydChickn is not FwydChickn's not jungle though. FwydChickn's the XP. He's not out retrying shit.
A little something on the boss side, but I think at this point they're just taking the tower. You're
Shark doesn't have flicker or ult, so this is just a push.
Shark and Basic up on the top side though, looking for Zia, but he is just hanging out. He knows he can't go out there. He knows he can't play aggressive, and he's not biting the
He doesn't
face,
have retry.
playing it very, very safe at this point. It's 3-2. Ackerman now taking the gold lead.
Apple's got that 2-0 lead.
Absolutely.
And they could actually snowball and win this, even though David Wayne went, because Lunox Ruby DD combo would do so much damage. But it's if they snowball. If it goes even to late game, I think TOB is probably winning, because they have Kaja pick potential.
Ackerman has a little bit of playability. They need to try to stack it up.
Still hard to say though.
Stack in.
Was game 1 a sweep? It was actually pretty. The gold lead never went over like 6K. But it was a pretty much like a one-sided game. But it wasn't like a massive stomp, but it was a one-sided game.
Spotted out.
I think a really important thing for Ackerman here is they need to try to get a kill onto Basic at some point. Because if he's able to go through this early phase, mid phase, deathless, like we mentioned in the draft, he's going to be a problem. All it takes is one big
Galaxy.
one crossbow tank,
No,
and
agree
everything
there.
can change. So that needs to be on Ackerman's little checkbox list here, and they got.
They have to get this tower. Like, don't contest this tower.
Could fight back at any
Oh,
moment. Yes,
they're
take
not
a bit of a
they're
gold
not
lead,
forcing
but
it.
it is
Strange.
nothing too major in the current state of this game.
They're more worried about mid lane. That's fair, I guess.
Absolutely. And speaking of current state, fleeting time and picked up a hang on here. An
On
engage.
blast.
All right, forcing Kaja flicker is pretty good. Considering how Toadneck can make really stupid decisions with his shit, that's like an okay one.
Best player gonna try to come in and maybe make a play happen.
Oh, lost Turtle again. The thing is, Basic got the ult. So now they get wiped. They got the turtle, but they lost 2 for it.
All down. Nicolette next on the chopping block.
He's dead too.
That's a triple kill for Basic, and just like we said,
yeah, Toadneck should be like back. He should be in a bush when they're doing turtles or objectives and flicker ulting. Not flicker ulting before they're even doing it, you know?
Trying to kind of like lead the way here.
They got fucked by the counter lethal ult.
And open up some more space for them to kill a little bit more objectives on these lanes.
Now let's be real here. Without Hoon's Newman on blast there, it would have been nothing. Yes, Basic had a great play, but once again, Hoon just making these plays happen. From game 1 to game 2, the man is a monster right now.
That's right, definitely online. And
That's right.
Looking to lead
That's right. That's right.
Somehow with some pretty dope leadership, but it is working out. They are able to go ahead and work on a lot of objectives, and now on the bot side, best player is gonna go ahead and take out Galaxy on the
Urashi. They'll probably trade a tower for it too.
Goes down though in the top side, so a decent trade from
Do they get this tower? I don't think so. The tower shield pops.
Things in, coming in like the SWAT team.
Why did Toadneck ult?
Keep them away, but TOB,
Interesting.
they smelt the blood in the water, and they're coming for more.
Absolutely.
He could have pushed another tower, but I guess he's too scared to. It might have been greedy, I guess.
If you're on the side of Ackerman, go ahead and even up against Ohio.
Why did lethal? Dude, I don't know what Totnek's doing.
Ackerman needs to kind of change the pace a little bit. They had a gold lead.
Dude actually got gold though. On Ackerman's side, he has got a bit of gold, 2 kills. Probably not too far under Wham.
Luckily hasn't taken any deaths either. It just takes him a little bit more time, I think, to be a game changer. Basic.
I don't know what the hell Galaxy's doing.
Ready to go. He's gonna walk right into the bulwark shield, but not before he takes out Galaxy.
Dude, like Galaxy and Totenak just make the worst decisions, and their scores are the same too.
Are gonna start taking over the map.
Absolutely, but now Lord in play. They do have the control. Best player and Basic are working diligently on it, and it's like it's going to go up for free. It doesn't look like Ackerman is going to contest at all.
Most definitely, the Ohio brothers are just dominating all over the place. They went from being at a 1,000k gold deficit to now being in the lead 3,000. Ackerman need to figure out a way around this. They can't keep getting picked off. They can't keep falling for these baits. Lord is going to be coming for them, and if they don't tighten things up, the Ohio brothers are going to sweep this game.
That's
right, but would that really be crazy? See them sweep, but hang on, speaking of sweeps on the map tracks.
What am I watching?
Once again, and health bars start dropping.
What am I watching? No way they did that when they saw them on mid too.
Gone. Toinks, more like Zoinks, because you're out of here.
Zoinks, you're out of here. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Zoinks, you're out of here.
Well played there, moving into the base, recalls out, taunts, all of it. The Ohio brothers want to end this fast. You know, we were getting a little bit tired, but I think they knew it because they're going to give us an early game tonight. They're locked onto the base. Basic going to finish this.
They can't end. They're throwing. They can't end.
The side. Wait, not just yet.
All right, go through basic, guys. Go through basic.
Ackerman stands strong for just a little bit
Interesting.
longer.
It was close, right? It was right.
Cool.
There. I was right there with you. I'm thinking that they were going to be able to end it, but
the recalls, yeah, because they recalled. I mean, honestly, I don't think they even end even if he doesn't recall. I think the timer comes back.
From you also felt
but
looks like they're going to live to fight
Zoinks.
Yeah, but
that's all I can say. Zoinks.
I mean, it's a huge play for the side of the Ohio brothers, right? You've taken 2 inhibitors.
Ooh, nice stun.
Trying to do something, but it's just not enough. The damage isn't there. No, Zia actually finds one, then who responds to finding Toinks? Numenon blasts the land down. The rest falls. Nicolette
she flickered the
next.
fucking Narnia.
Terrify onto Kush, but he's able to escape with just a sliver of health.
Bro, she flickered onto them. What the fuck was that?
Still not there for Zia. Best player able to absorb that. Like
did they get the mid tower?
Now it's just your Rushy, Galaxy, and Kush on the map, and the Ohio brothers are not letting up. A lot of damage on Azia there. Hoon also here, bursts him down with a godlike kill.
Totenax up.
Galaxy and Kush all alone. The Ohio brothers really just trying to send them home.
And they're feeding for the end.
It was, and right now they're trying to force this objective. The Nexus is still very low. You can see dancing around. They find the kill.
Yeah, they do find the kill. Oh, crossbow tank saves Basic from pure destruction. I thought he was picked off there, but the health bar is back up. Best player here as well. All inhibitors have dropped. Nothing but Toinks and Nicolette against the world. They're going to try to survive, but they just can't seem to.
Zia
back on the field. Nicolette down to about 10%. Along
GG
with
now.
the base down to about 10%.
Game,
and the
bro.
Nexus goes down. The
it was
Ohio
looking so good, and then they threw. Then it was looking good again, and then they threw.
And what a dominating performance!
All right, can I go sleep now?
For the final series, there, Trex.
Elita sucks. Man, I don't know what Totenak is doing.
It seems even Ackerman cannot overcome the seeming to be unscalable mountain that is Ohio brothers.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's going to be the ones to take them down because they are just looking clean. Shark and Hoon are just
tanky XP gap? Yeah, it was mostly a tanky XP gap.
Every time a play is made, Yureshi as well, holding down the EXP lane, being proactive on the map. Right now, they just seem like an unsurmountable mountain.
You should have went to sleep way earlier like Totenak did.
Absolutely, it's a lot to work against and not too much to work with when you come in underhanded.
And as you can see tomorrow,
when you're looking at these items here, if we're gonna look at them just
look so lost the entire game. Yeah.
On the Kaj, he had the 15
Men's was
right after the Oracle,
doing something.
Mind you, no more defense, right into a little bit of that ultimate cooldown. and that was kind of leading the way for him to do.
I feel like I'm watching a circus.
Abusing the divine judgment with that fleeting time passive.
Most definitely. I mean,
What happened? Bro, it was a bit of a monkey fest. That's what happened.
Having quick GGs, well played. And the Ohio Brothers are one of those teams that when they get that advantage, they are just gonna keep on pushing in. This is a little bit towards the end.
All right, chat. I'm gonna go now because I'm hungry. It's 10 p.m. I haven't ate anything in the last 4 hours.
The rest of the team can do. It's a full 4.
And we watched all the games.
The Ohio Brothers know they have it. I mean, I was literally calling it at that point. GG's well played. Ackerman does survive a little bit longer, but after that,
hope you guys all enjoyed. See you all later. Maybe I'll stream these again next week when they play. Keep in mind, there's no more matches this weekend. They're all next week. I'm gonna go now. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye bye. Thank you all for coming by. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. All the good stuff.
I think the
Forgot to put that in. Bye guys.
At this point, it's just no fluke. They know exactly how to get it done. I mean, look.